she loves. And the faceoff won by the Pens. Moving it out the far side, Carlson with speed. Chasing him down is Verhage, but over to the far side, the offensive end shot, denied, rebound, chance, he scores! 20 seconds in, baby! That's going to be Noah Jari! The camera can't even capture all this. I can't even see what the, I'm gonna pop! I'm gonna pop!
You want to get out of this?
Here's the table. That the table? That was not the table. Coming in now, Kindle. He shoots, he scores! He scores! He scores! Yes! Let's go! Let's freaking get
God, they do something.
Yes!
An extra point, and the Penguins are in second place.
Hold on. We gotta play the music. Draw, gonna do a little shot there, right in front, and Swayman able to get it, and Swayman gets it on a fight. And Swayman is out there literally benching a guy while he's down. And Swayman, Vasilevsky, we got a goalie fight. Here we go. Vasilevsky and Swayman drop the gloves, drop the helmets, and Swayman trying to get a few punches in. A goalie fight in a frickin' stadium series. Vasilevsky and Swayman. Swayman goes down. Vasilevsky trying to push him down, and the refs are gonna end this fight. But we just saw a frickin' goalie fight. Lacombe to Seneca, pass deflected, and moving out, here come the Ottawa Senators with a chance. 3-on-3 into the zone shot, he scores! What a goal!
I'm not sure.
We'll see.
They're thinking that it could be,
No, it's a goal!
no, it could be, interference.
I don't think that was goalie interference, man. I don't think that was goalie interference. Was that goalie interference, Bagel, huh?
Dallas Stars.
But you guys can prove me wrong.
Dallas Stars. Dallas Stars.
We're gonna engineer an anime
Dallas
waifu.
Stars.
No. And why do the Stars go horn not play?
Oh!
Well, Barbashev gets a goal. We're not gonna talk about Rocky Mountain Oysters. Oh man. But Barbashev's getting a goal. Here we go for a potential game winner here. We got Bianca saying Dallas win. Well, let's see. Moving it in, rancing it. Down low shot, he scores! The Dallas Stars are going to walk away victorious in Vegas.
The houses are rocking, not on.
Man,
The houses are
I know I'm a little behind. I know I'm a little behind.
All on the part.
But Dallas does walk away with the win. But I would say probably the Kings is probably going to be the worst team to make. Uh-oh. McKinnon to Taves, into the offensive end. Taves back to Landeskog. Out to the far side, Nelson. Up to McKinnon. McKinnon from the far side, driving in. Over to the near side, Natchez. Natchez to McKinnon, wrapping it in. Forcing it in, not gonna go. Top of the zone, Taves to Natchez to McKinnon. McKinnon down low, working hard up against Anderson. Working with that puck to the point, Natchez. Now from the far side, Natchez. How far behind are we? Loose to the near side, again along the boards, rebound chance, he flips it in over the left shoulder of Blackwood, into the corner for a Vegas Golden Knights goal. And here we go, to the near side of the offensive end, down low, cycling it around, top of the zone, clearing it out, Nola Chari, into the offensive end, trying to create a chance, not able to, hello, over to the near side, moving it up into the offensive end, here comes your chance for Nicholas Waugh, power play expires, over to the near side, back in behind the net, Shea over to Achari. Achari to Gino. Here comes the mad Russian. Up through center, pass to the far side, Brian Russ to Gino. He shoots, he scores!
Yes.
Russ on the assist, yes he was, Soul King. Hello! Over to the near side, to the bar, working it around. Puck gonna be down low now, Carlson. Passing up, stretch pass, breakaway chance, he shoots and scores! How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of JasonsRealm here, joined by my dad tonight. How's it going, Dad?
Started a little bit early.
What do you mean I started a little early?
It was still at 1, 2, 3.
No, this is behind.
Ah.
This is behind. This is where it's live over here.
Okay.
This is behind.
I'm looking at this because all I have view is my laptop because your head is in the way over there, so I can't tell.
Oh my gosh. We're going to be giving you guys live play-by-play coverage and reactions to the Eastern Conference Finals. Game 1, the Carolina Hurricanes taking on the Montreal Canadiens. What's good, Jesus Camaros? How you doing, man? With a 672. What's good, bro? How we doing tonight? Exactly. What I want to do is I wanted to simplify things a lot more. I wanted to have a new layout to where the team name is actually embedded within the ticker banner. So I opted for this kind of layout. I really feel like it really settles nicely. I really feel like it looks good. The only thing is I can't automate the bottom banner, but we also got some new graphics, new 4-on-4, new power play, new empty nets. So that's kind of what we got rolling as our new graphics here. New graphics package for the rest of the playoffs, and this will carry over to the NFL. I have started work on the NFL. Man. But yeah, I did start some work on an NFL package of this same type. So we're ready to go for the NFL season.
Uh-oh.
And a baby penguin is down. Uh-oh. We are watching the Wilkes-Barre Grand Penguins taking on the Springfield... whatever dumb bird you are. Who even wants to be a stinking bird?
But if baby penguins win, they win the series.
Oh, yes, sir.
If
it's
not,
Alexiev.
then it goes back to
Alexiev is hurt for the baby Pens.
Game
I'm back, but I missed what you said. So what I want to do is I wanted to make it simpler. I wanted to make it easier. We got some new graphics packages. A whole new graphics package for everything. So, you know. We got a whole new graphics package for everything, all inclusive. I've been putting in some work on that as I've had some time over the last couple of weeks, or last couple of days, really. So I am excited to debut this for the Eastern Conference Finals. It will carry over to the NFL. I have started work on that as well for the NFL package. So keep an eye out for that, as we are just minutes away from puck drop here in Raleigh, North Carolina, in the Lenovo Center. A big, big game here. Carolina looking to be only the second team in NHL history to start off the playoffs 9-0. The second team in history. Can you name the other team?
Don't know.
Take a guess. Who would you think would be the other team to start 9-0 in the playoffs? Who's the one team entering tonight to start 9-0? If you had to guess. What's good, Ben Thompson? Let's see. God is the one. Yes, sir. Amen. What's good, David?
Montreal, maybe?
No. You're missing the. This is a softball. This is a softball question. I'm not even asking you the year. Man. I'm just asking you who on what team. This is the most softball of softballs. This is more of a softball than Joe Biden's interview questions.
So you're asking me what team started 9-0?
Yes.
In the playoffs.
What team has started 9-0 in the playoffs? There's only one. There was one team that started 9-0. This is in the current era. In the modern era, they are the only team to go 8-0 to start the playoffs. But before the modern era, there was multiple teams to start 8-0 and one team that went 9-0. So they could be the second team in NHL history to start 9-0 with a win tonight.
I have no idea.
Who's the GOAT? Oh my gosh, Dad.
Who's the GOAT?
Everybody knows his name, even if you're not a real good hockey fan. Gretzky's Oilers.
Edmonton?
Yes. I was doing some research earlier today, actually, and I closed the tab. But it was Gretzky's Oilers. Let me go ahead and double check the year real quick. Best historical NHL playoff starts. Goathead is Buffalo. Oh my gosh. But yeah, let me see here. How about win streaks to start the playoffs? Because I saw it earlier. I saw it earlier today. But I'm talking the GOAT is in the GOAT player. Gretzky. Yeah, the 1985 Edmonton Oilers hold the all-time NHL record for the longest winning streak to start a postseason, opening their championship run with 9 consecutive wins. Carolina has a chance to match that tonight with a simple win. Man, the great one, exactly. The only other teams to start 8-0, by the way, the 1952 Red Wings, ending the postseason undefeated, winning the Stanley Cup. The 1960 Canadiens, same deal, ended the postseason undefeated and won the Cup.
9 games straight?
8 games. Those both is 8 games. The 1985 Oilers won 9 straight to start. Toledo, we beat Toledo, yes sir! That was a great game. I was keeping an eye on that one the other night, man. That was freaking mad. That was awesome on Tuesday night, man. But yeah, the only other team to start on an 8-game win streak, John, I think you can guess this team. Although they were swept in the final by Montreal. That gives you a lot of information, John, and there's a reason I'm talking to you on this one. There's a reason I'm pointing you out here. Because you'll get this if you just don't even think about it. As one of the 3 other teams to start 8-0 besides these Carolina Hurricanes. David saying Canes in 4. Well, we'll see. The thing is, the Carolina Hurricanes are a double-edged sword. Brindamore over-pushes his team throughout the regular season, so they start to peter out by the end of the season. The 1969 Blues, John, 8 games, snapped in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final, swept by Montreal. But in the modern era, the only team to start 8-0 is the Carolina Hurricanes. But yeah, so it was the 1969 nice St. Louis Blues. Yeah, but no, it was at least that's using the Google's AI mode overall. But the 92 Blackhawks and Penguins both ripped off 11 straight wins during their respective postseason surges. Yowzas. That's kind of crazy. Also, I need to take a look, John. You sent something earlier today in the Discord. I got to take a look at that real quick. I got to take a look at that because that immediately intrigued me. Are they active players for one of these 2 teams is the question. Let me see here. NHL chat. As they're going through the anthems here. Players that play. Oh, it's a Facebook link. We'll take it with a grain of salt. Mark Recchi, Eric Cole, Eric Stahl, Sergei Samsonov, Tomas Kaberle. Oh, this is from the NHL. Okay, Tomas Kaberle. Teams that played for both Montreal and Carolina. Jesperi Kotkaniemi. He is on the Canes, but Kotkaniemi is not in the lineup tonight. But Jesper Kotkaniemi has played for both teams. You also got Max Domi. I didn't realize Domi spent time with these 2 teams. He was around for like a long time. Domi was. Max Pacioretty. Yeah, that makes sense. Long-time Canadian there. Marc-Andre Bergeron. And let's see, who else do we got? We got Joel Edmondson. He's been around the league like a lot. The Blues made it to the finals 67, 68, 68, 69, and 69, 70. Got swept 3 times. Boston, first 2 in Montreal. Yeah, so it was the year they got swept by Montreal, I believe, was when they started 9-0. Oh, yeah, Edmonton's been around the league, bro. Ron Hainsey also played for both these teams. Mike Komisarek spent time with both of these teams, multiple years of both teams, actually. Alexander Semin with both teams as well. And then we're back to Mark Recchi. On the Blues Cup 2019 team, yes, sir. Oh, yeah, I mean, Edmonton's been around the league. He has been all over the league, man. He has been all around. The music's a little loud, isn't it? Yeah, the music is way loud. I am so sorry, guys. That just hit me. I'm like, man, this music is very loud, isn't it? But no, there we go. That should be better. That should be better. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I now have Xbox Game Pass. Because I have Discord Nitro. I forgot about that. I need to take a look into that and see if we can find something we could do. By the way, a new video is going to be dropping hopefully in the next... Hopefully I can get it edited tomorrow. But it is a video essentially of just clip highlighting the stream we did on Tuesday night. That disaster of a stream where I tried playing goalie. What are you pulling up? You're pulling up something.
No, I'm just looking at something.
Man, we didn't let the Toledo's captain off the scoreboards the whole series? Yes, sir. Now you did mention I did hear music more clear. Yeah, like it was very loud. But here we go. Both of these teams taking the ice. Freddie Anderson, first time on the ice in 12 days. 8 starts, 8-0, 112 goals against, 2 shutouts, allowed 2 or fewer goals in all 8 starts, and a .950 save percentage. Absolutely incredible. Jacob Dobesh, you shouldn't be here. This should be Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, but either way, 8-6 through 14 games, 252 goals against, and .910 save percentage. On the road, 6-2 and 227 goals against. So he's been a little bit better on the road than he's been at home. Important thing to note here, as this game is being played in Carolina. Your projected starting 5, by the way, going to be Caulfield, Suzuki, Slavkovsky, Matheson, and Carrier for the Canadiens. For the Hurricanes, going to be Svechnikov, Aho, Jarvis, Slavin, and Chatfield. And here we go. The center ice draw. Actually, they're rolling with a Demidov line first for Montreal. My bad on that one. But here we go. Carolina wins the draw. Miller goes wing to wing. Trying to move it up into the offensive end. History trying to be made tonight. Gonna go back in behind the net to the near side from Taylor Hall. Trying to wrap it in front. It flips! Oh my gosh! We thought that was a goal for a second, but it was in front of the net. Montreal gonna clear the zone, and this is a Montreal icing. Not even 30 seconds. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! That low drone! I know that low drone! I know that low drone. That's the one thing we still haven't fixed yet, is the early horns. And that's not going to get fixed until I can afford to get a Stream Deck. So, you know. Oh, man, that's the one thing. I got to get a Stream Deck soon. Because that's the one thing that is tough. But here we go. Offensive zone draw. Aho going to take it against Evans. The zone going to be won by the Canadiens near side. Top of the zone, kept in by Miller, sent down low. Around the far side they go. Working it out. Shot, he scores! That goal going to be scored by number 24, Seth Jarvis. Getting the scoring open here for the Carolina Hurricanes in a big way. Would you shut up? We're not even a minute into this one. We're barely 30 seconds into this one. And Carolina wasting no time, getting right to the punch, going for the jugular. That was a beauty. Flipped around and a beauty, just sliding it right by the right side of Dobesh. Beautiful apple there from Aho over to, who is that, Svechnikov? Yeah, Svechnikov. Oh my gosh, we're in for a treat tonight, boys. Montreal gonna try and get that puck back out to the far side boards. Taken along the far side, Carolina now, Svechnikov sends it to the offensive end. Chased down into the corner. Big hit along the boards there, going to be taken to the far side, Montreal. With it to the near side, up into the offensive end, far side, driving in. Into the corner behind the net, near side, centering, pan chance. Hey, shoots and scores! That goal going to be scored by not Yuron Slavkovsky. That goal going to be scored by number 13, Cole Caulfield.
You know what could happen?
What?
20-minute game. Each team scores every 30 seconds.
Every 30 seconds we get a goal. Oh my gosh. Dude,
how many goals would that be?
Later. Montreal's going to get worked? Well, we'll see. Yeah, it's already 1-1. This is incredible. I'll do this whole series in NHL just because. Oh my gosh, back-to-back goals. This has been an incredible start to a game. We can't ask for much better than this, as Caulfield is staring down the ice after getting his 5th goal of the postseason. That puck going to be taken now. Montreal out of their own end of the near side. Carrier moving it to the far side, taken back down low. Along the far side, trying to move it on up from Texier, giving back up to Carolina. In the offensive end, they have it. The Hurricanes trying to answer back quickly again as it goes behind Dobesh to the far side. Montreal going to clear the zone. Oh, man. Chasing it down to the near side. I was going to say, this might be the biggest rest versus rust. Montreal 14. Yeah, Montreal has played almost twice the amount of games as Carolina in these playoffs. That is freaking wild. Man. Both series went distance. The Game 7 Hurricanes swept both. Yeah, I mean, you cannot have a much more different look than these two teams right now. One team has played consistently since the start of the playoffs. Another team has had 2 rest periods. As Carolina having to play defense. Nice shot there by Montreal. Nice effort by Frederik Andersen. And he's going to try and get on it. Can't glove it. Behind the net, near side, Doc. Over to the far side, taken back by Carolina. A high danger area there. Montreal just not able to convert because Freddie Andersen, he's a freaking brick house. He's mighty letting it all hang out. Around the near side, here come the Canadiens. With that puck, Carolina got more rest than me in baseball. Bro, that was freaking mad. Like, how much rest can you freaking get, bro? Like, that was crazy. That was freaking crazy. As that puck gets launched on the near side through center. Jarvis, the first goal was Seth Jarvis, assisted by Svechnikov and Aho, as we expected. The min games versus the max games, absolutely. Unfortunately, we can't have a min versus max in the Stanley Cup Finals because, well, nobody in the West has gone 14 games. Oh, man, but look at that high danger chance right on the side of the pad of Andersen in a wide open net. Freddie Andersen, nice job getting back over there, denying that door.
A lot better than you at goaltending in your little...
Yeah, a lot better than me in NHL Slapshot. If that were me in NHL Slapshot, I would have tried to play the puck and got caught off guard, letting up a goal like that. Meanwhile, Wilkes is on a power play, by the way. We are keeping track of that game as well in the Calder Cup. So here we go. That faceoff going to be won by the Canes. Top of the zone, sending it on Dobesh. Not going to go. Easy denial there by Jacob Dobesh. And it's going to be along the boards, taken back by the Canadiens. Trying to clear the zone. Up through center they go, near side. Dumping it into the offensive end behind Andersen. With that puck now to the near side. Frederik Andersen being lights out. Can he keep it up? Already 7 shots on goal. Not even 4 minutes into this one. Far side chance, near side, wide open net! How do you miss that?
Because a good defensive play. That guy didn't get it loud.
Jake Evans had a wide open net, man. He just couldn't get enough stick on that puck to redirect it in.
It's because a defenseman
prevented
it from him.
So around to the far side, Sean Walker going to send it along the boards. Trying to move it up through center. And into the offensive end it goes. Taken by Montreal, wing to wing, near side. Up through center, they'll dump and chase it down far side. Trying to get it in the corner. Bodies flying around. And Carolina gets back on it out the near side. Aho with that puck through center, wing to wing. And now in the offensive end, we got ourselves a whistle with 16:05 to go. There ain't no way, unless it was like unless they kept playing a little bit after the whistle, because they stopped play a while after entering the zone. But right here, this is that wide open. No, that wasn't even a defensive play. He just whiffed. I told you, Jake Evans whiffed it. That was not a good defensive play. I mean, nice effort to try and get there, but he didn't disrupt Jake Evans enough. Jake Evans just whiffed. And we got Nick Suzuki going into the sin bin. We got 4-on-4. We get to debut the new 4-on-4 graphic. Let's go ahead and take a look at those penalties real quick. Let me go ahead and pull those up.
Green? Or is that green, or is that kind of...
It's teal.
Teal.
It's a teal gradient from light teal to dark teal. See? Boot! We got a butt! We got a butt! As you would say, we got a butt. Remember the tier list we saw? You're like, oh, I'm trying to figure out what butt is. Do we got a butt, Bagel? Huh? So here we go. Montreal, Carrier out of his own end, out the far side.
This may be enough.
Through center into the offensive end, breakaway. Hey, shoots and scores! That goal going to be scored by number 24, Philip Denault. That's our butt. Jason, don't worry, I suck at T. I suck at 1T. It's like you are a goaltender. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like in NHL Slapshot, bro, I don't know why. I just cannot get that. I cannot get goalie to function for me. Like, you guys saw the rage that was building up during that during that game. By the way, the penalties were Sean Walker got 2 for interference and Suzuki got 2 for embellishment. So those were your penalties there. Man, but if you are enjoying the stream,
take him on, take Anderson out.
If you are enjoying the stream, though, drop us a like. Let's see if we can get to 10 likes, man. I'm feeling boisterous today. Let's go for 10 likes and let's try and get ourselves to 1,080 subscribers.
Could just be putting it completely out of reach.
Man, hilarious. Carolina gets embellishment. Montreal, the worst divers in the NHL. That is kind of crazy, though. That is kind of freaking crazy. But yeah, let's see if we can hit 1,080 tonight. I think we can do it. As Carolina having to play defense, crowding the net. Nice job by Frederik Andersen to freeze that puck up. Wasn't that right, Bagel? Wasn't that a great effort, huh? You want to say hello? Come here. Let's say hello to the people. Let's say hello to the peoples.
Doesn't look like Carolina is that great.
It's the rust. I told you. It's the rust. Isn't that right, Bagel? Are they rusty? Are they a little rusty bunch, huh? No? You think Carolina just sucks this bad? Apparently you do. Montreal says boot after the goal. Apparently that's French or something. Maybe goal. Yeah, I think it's pronounced boot, but it looks like butt. So we got a butt. That's what we're gonna call Carolina or Montreal goals. We got a butt. Isn't that right, Bagel? You got a butt? Oh, man. So here we go. Waiting on the draw here. Evans going to get it. And now top of the zone, Hudson. With it over to the near side. Demidov shot denied by, or goes wide and partially denied. To the near side. And Carolina trying to clear the zone. Back up to Dobson. Top of the zone. Around the near side. Circling it back. And getting tripped up towards the net. And Carolina gets a stick back on it. But Montreal, driving shot. Nice save there. Over to the near side. That was Svechnikov.
He blocked the
Yeah, getting
shot.
in the way. Nice block there by Andrei Svechnikov. Who's now going to take that puck to the near side. Up through center into the offensive end. He shoots. Easy denial there by Dobson. Not a lot of effort. Didn't need it. And around the far side, it's the Canadiens. Over to the near side, it's back over to Evans, passing back again, going tick for tat. And here we go, along the near side boards, trying to move it on down low. Dobson behind the net, near side, looking for some room. Trying to find out where he's going to go. 28 seconds left of 4-on-4. Over to the near side, taking around the boards back into his own end. That's going to be Newhook around the far side. With that puck through center to the offensive end. Carrier passing across. Shot. Not going to go. Easy glove there by Freddie Andersen. Nice use of the glove there. By the way, Springfield's out shooting the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins 18-9. So the Pens just are not shooting at all. Like, at all. But we did get a fight. Boko Imama getting into a fight there.
And the thing is, it's still zip, so.
Yeah. They're just not getting,
Well,
they're getting shot on so much that something's gonna break.
Well, Springfield, it could be the same thing as Buffalo, where they're doing really good, and then they come down and get a fluky goal.
True. But here we go, waiting on the draw here. 14:20 to go in the period. 16 seconds left of 4-on-4. And here we go. Going to be to the right of Freddie Andersen. Going to be won by the Canes. Moving it out the far side from, that's going to be off of the stick of, I believe that's Chatfield. Up the near side now, Stahl. Shot gets deflected by Carrier to the far side. And moving it around now to the near side. It's going to be the end of the 4-on-4. They have a Carolina power play. That's not right. They took it off. Good job. Now to the near corner. Down low, Suzuki trying to chase it, but Ehlers back on it. Out the far side, that's Chatfield. Back over to the near side, able to connect with his teammate there. Going to be Slavin. Taking his time behind the net. Trying to find out where he needs to go with it. Now up through center, passing to the far side. Chatfield sends it to the offensive end. Going to be played by Dobesh and frozen up. A nice effort there. A nice job to freeze that puck.
But
No, just your face. You're just like,
no, I was just trying to
oh
some
my
replays
gosh.
there, and I didn't know if it was a replay of a goal.
No, it wasn't. I'm keeping an eye on that. But here we go. Waiting on the draw here now. Going to be to the right of Dobesh. And here we go. Over to the near side. It's Aho trying to send it top of the zone. Taking back Montreal. Up through center they're going. Into the offensive end. Passing out far side. Driving in. Shot denied. Loose in front of the net. Taken back by Carolina to the near side. With this puck. Up through center into the offensive end. They'll send it around the far side. Driving the net. Not able to get a stick on it. Montreal back with it now through center with speed. Into the offensive end. Losing it to Carolina. And that's going to be a Carolina icing. As it goes all the way behind. No icing. I guess they're saying they got a stick on it. I didn't see it, but okay. Here we go to the near side. Into the corner behind Anderson. Playing it along the boards. Going to be taken along the near side. Bolduc trying to take it away from Gostisbehere. He does. Top of the zone. Sending it down from Hudson to the far side. Getting it cleared out now. Nice job by Nikishin to get it out. And a near side shot on Dobesh. Not going to connect. Rebound chance. Not able to punch it in. They can't punch the golden ticket. Top of the zone. Sent back down again by Jankowski. To the near side. Carolina maybe getting a bit of a high stick drawn against them, but not going to get a penalty. And that puck gets cleared out by Montreal. Did you see that, Dad? On a little wraparound, it almost looked like the stick got a little bit up into the face. We got a butt! Uh-oh, we got a butt. Is this the end of the Hurricanes?
Think so.
Grandma's hurricane is failing her. We need to go online and order her a new one because her hurricane is starting to snap. To the near side, down low Slavin, send it along the boards. Top of the zone, that's going to be taken Montreal. Near side chance, he shoots, he scores! Alexandre Texier. A nice effort there by Montreal to move Frederik Andersen and get that puck to the spot that he couldn't reach. It is a surprise that Brindamore's head is still attached to his body because I would have thought by now his head would have been shot up into the rafters. He is surprisingly keeping his cool tonight. 3 goals in a row for Montreal.
Next goal has to be Carolina.
Yeah, 3 unanswered for Montreal. This is big. This is like series changing, series defining. Montreal is doing a great job at moving the puck. Like they are passing through narrow lanes, which is essentially causing Frederik Andersen to be out of position by the time the puck gets there. That's exactly what that last goal was. They found a narrow passing lane to get to Texier and move Frederik Andersen from the far right to the far left, and in the process, they snuck it right under the 5-hole. That's how you score on these Carolina Hurricanes. You got to get Frederik Andersen to move out of position. As that puck gets cleared out. 4 goals in not even 9 minutes. It's crazy. It is actually freaking bonkers. Welcome in, RFK. How you doing, brother? As the Canes get it the near side, launching it through center all the way out, and that's going to be a Carolina icing. Let's see, that's almost a goal every 2 minutes. Yeah. What is the graphics? What do you mean, what is this graphics? I wanted to make a little update. I wanted to add a little bit of an update here to this. No, we're not bringing back the old ones. I put a lot of time. Or you can screen Freddie. That is true. Montreal either needs to screen Freddie Andersen or pass it through narrow lanes and force him to go from left to right and catch him in the transition. And that's what Montreal has done tonight exceptionally well. They are doing a great job at forcing Freddie to move. Freddie, a crazy little thing called a loss. No, it's not a crazy little thing called love. It's a crazy little thing called a loss.
I may never win again.
As Montreal takes it to the near side.
Montreal may go win this series 4-0.
There's a little lightning bolt going over your webcam. I want to change it up a little bit. I'm open to bringing that back if this new layout doesn't, like, if this new border doesn't stick. Like, I didn't delete it. It's still there. In fact, I could do that, and that didn't bring it back. But I could do that and bring it back like this. If that's what we like, there we go. We'll bring the border back, but the rest of the layout's staying the same. I really like that layout. I really like where the layout was. So, here we go. To the near side, it's going to be the Montreal Canadiens. Up through center. Okay. Now you're happy. That's good. As Carolina driving the net, puck goes loose, cleared out by Montreal, and chased down by the Hurricanes. Out to the near side, going to move it on up along the boards. Up through center, Aho. Now in towards the far side of the zone, driving in, Jarvis shot, and not going to go, gets behind him. It's loose still, and they're going to get a whistle. How? The ref lost the puck, and he blew the whistle because he didn't know where the puck was. The puck was loose when the whistle was blown. I saw right where that puck was. It was under the leg, but the leg was like 5 feet in the air, so it wasn't, you know what I mean? It wasn't frozen. So, I don't know. I don't know that I agree with that whistle. I get why it happened, but like, I'd like to follow the poll since the best. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, no. No. You say that again, you'll lose bolt privileges. Oh, man. But by the way, keep an eye out. I did some editing today on this computer while I was at work. Because I had some time at my the job I'm working right now. I was able to get some work done. I'm working on editing clips together from that Pee Wee to Pro goalie stream to put into an actual long-form video. So keep an eye out on that. Because I'm going to try to get that out hopefully tomorrow. I don't work tomorrow, so hopefully I can use some time during the day to work on it and finish it up. It shouldn't take too long. It's a pretty basic edit. I kind of want to keep it a very basic feel. What is going on here? Why? There we go. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to keep it a basic, you know, bring back 2010. Bro, why is my USB hub disconnecting, man? Let me change what port it's connected to. This should be better. It should be a more stable port. Okay. So yeah, we'll see. You're currently at a commercial. Do we still have goal horns? Yes, we do. But the goal horns are still early. The program didn't change. The only thing that changed in the program actually is the period and time, because that obviously had to change in order to, you know, accommodate this new layout. But everything else remained identical. So that's kind of the big thing there. Taking a look at the careers though, Marty St. Louis and Rod Brindamore, man, both winning a Stanley Cup. But Brindamore edging out St. Louis a bit. Maybe not on a per game average, but by raw stats, he edges them out with a couple hundred games more. So here we go. Waiting on the draw to the left of Dobesh. And going to be taken out through the far side. Carolina back on it along the board's near side. What's the new font for the sub-count goal? And the T looks weird. Yeah, I don't know why the T is looking like that. It's Spline Sands. It's Spline Sands. I might tinker with that tomorrow or late tonight, and maybe later on in this stream, depending on where we're at. But that's what it is. It's Spline Sands. That's the new what?
What are you talking about?
Up in the upper right, like the T's look a little weird. And I saw that, and I wasn't sure. So I might try to redo it in all caps, and maybe that'll fix it. But we'll see. This is the first time Carolina, by the way, has allowed 3 goals in a period since April 7th against Boston. Change it to wingdings. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh man. What happens actually if I capitalize this? Let me go into properties. Text transform. Where's text transform? Uppercase.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We got a butt! We got a butt! It's a big fat butt and I cannot lie!
And guess what? Springfield just scored.
Oh no. But here we go. Montreal up through the far side. And a breakaway here. Chance. Hey, shoots and scores! Ivan Demidov likes big butts and he cannot lie! As he puts it behind Frederik Andersen. Man, Freddie Andersen, 4 goals given up on 9 shots.
Power play goal for them.
Wow. That is crazy though. When does Freddie Andersen get pulled for Bussy? When does that happen? And by the way, it's a butt. So if you guys watch the tier list video, when we were watching the Montreal goal horn, the video has the word goal written out over the team's logo. Well, for Montreal, it's in French. It's B-U-T, right? So whenever that happened, Dad's squinting at the screen trying to see. He's like, I'm trying to figure out what butt means. So yes, every time they score, it's a butt. Rip Freddie's save percentage. Bro was hovering a 950 save percentage. By the way, Demidov's goal, absolutely impeccable. Got Freddie A to move the blocker pads out, and he swung it right around the skate and into the net.
Montreal is just better than Carolina.
What was I saying since the first round of the playoffs? Who was I saying was the team to beat in the East? Who was I saying was the team to beat?
End of the second, and guess what? Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, Penguins are going down.
But yeah, who was I saying in the first round was the team to beat? I was saying Montreal was the team to beat, and sure enough, who's being proven right? I never said the Flyers were the team to beat. Now, I really don't care who wins. I'm a Penguins fan. However, I'd like to see a good game. We have seen a really exciting game so far. 5 goals in the first 11 and a half minutes. I did see that about Kyle Busch. I don't know what happened. I think he got diagnosed with an illness and was hospitalized as of this morning. A fight breaking out between Springfield and Wilkes, by the way, after the period. Ville Koivunen's in there. Let's go, Ville. Let's go, Ville. Fight it out. Bro, Ville is like my favorite Wilkes-Barre Scranton player. It's either him or Murashov.
Well, they're going down. They're not going to win this series.
Yeah, he won a race last week. I saw that afterwards. I was scrolling X. But yeah, like I saw this tonight that he was hospitalized. I saw tonight that he was hospitalized. But I didn't see, I don't know exactly what happened. You were a Kyle Busch fan for the NASCAR stream. You were. What's good, Chris? Carolina Hurricanes are perfect in the playoffs coming in this round? Yeah. And that's going kerplooey right now. Yeah, double pneumonia is what I heard. Oh my gosh. Wow. It was his last win, which is so sad at Dover. Wow. So here we go. The draw going to be 1 Carolina, top of the zone, far or near side. Sending it back on in behind the net. That's going to be Stahl. Over to the far side, circling, trying to drive it in on a pass. Trying to connect with Stahl, not able to. Back on over to the near side, down low. Taken along the boards. Carolina's on a power play. I did not realize they were on a power play. So let me go ahead and put that graphic up. Home power play. And it's going to be whistled here for something. Not sure what the whistle was for here. Even after the race, you never know when it's going to be your last. That would make sense. Yeah, we're going to have 4-on-4 leading into... Yeah, we're going to have 4-on-4 leading into a Carolina power play. Or a Montreal power play. So... we'll have to see. Yep, right there. It's going to be Aho going to the sin bin. That's 2 for interference. I don't know that I agree with that, but that's 2 for interference. So we have a minute 33. Oh, it's roughing. Maybe roughing. He did dish him pretty hard, but I don't know. I don't know. But here we go. 7:54 to go. Caulfield looking at him with 1 goal already. And this draw going to be won by the Canes down low around to the far side. And moving it on up through center. Here comes a chance. This is going to be Ehlers with the puck top of the zone. Cycling around looking for somewhere to go. Near side shot. Not going to connect. Around the far side again. Moving it out and all the way up now. Here comes a chance. Montreal 2-on-2 into the zone. Working around now to the far side. Passing it around. Setting up. Here come the Canadiens. Up to the top of the zone. Hudson. With that puck at the far side. Wing to wing near side chance. Dobson sends it down low. Around the near side. Centering again for Hudson. 54 seconds of 4-on-4 now to the near side. Trying to drive the net. Pass in front. Freddie Anderson able to deny it easily. That was a softball. As it's going to be Carolina trying to find somewhere to go with that puck. Montreal wrestling it away. Chasing it down to the near side. Hudson with that puck. Out to the far side. Sending it on up now. Here they come. Into the offensive end. Far side Evans. Looking for somewhere to move it. Texier trying to take it back. Carolina wrestles it free though. Over to the near side. Up through center, man. I'm praying for his wife and family and kids because I've been rewatching it and his championship racing wins at Homestead. Yeah, I mean, that is the unexpected ones are the toughest ones. Like, not that any family death is easy, but it's easier if you see someone like their time is coming. But this just came out of the blue as Dobesh makes a nice little glove effort there. But yeah, I mean, that's really tough. Even though half of the fan base didn't like him, they had to respect him. Oh my gosh, they had respect for him, absolutely. And that is crazy that last week he said, because you never know when your last one is. Wow. Yeah, John, there was another goal since your last chat, I believe. It's been a crazy game. Okay. So here we go. Montreal on the power play. We move that over there. And now to the near side, passing it back into the neutral zone. Montreal with that puck. Around the near side through center. Into the offensive end looking for some help. That's going to be into the corner from Slafkovsky to the near side. Shot by Dobson, not going to go. Out to the far side, power play will expire. And taken down low. That's Montreal. Far side, top of the zone now. Sending it down near side. Chance not able to connect with his intended target. Shot out to the far side, denied. Slavin with that puck through center. Up to Aho, near side. Driving in. No, dangerous area there for Dobson with the use of the stick. He almost got called for tripping if Aho went down. But now to the near side. That puck gets cleared up. Carolina gets it back in their own end. Wing to the far side. With the puck. Up through center to the near side to the far, driving it on in. That's off the stick of Taylor Hall, top of the zone to Blake. To the near side, that's Gostisbehere. Shot gets denied, goes wide to the near side. Montreal back on that puck. Over to the far side. Up on through the neutral zone to the offensive end. 2-on-1 into the zone. Passing across, shot! Oh, that was a high danger chance, but Carolina able to rip that puck away. Over to the near side, wing to the far, driving it in. Taylor Hall with a chance, a shot! And frozen by Dobesh. A lot of pushing and shoving after the play. Let me turn on my fan here a little bit. I'm getting a little... Nope, that's the heat. There we go. That's the fan. I'm getting a little toasty here. Okay. So what are your thoughts so far on this, Dad, as we're over halfway through? We're like 5 minutes left in the first.
I think this is going to be a blowout.
I think Carolina rallies back. I think they rally back a little bit. I don't think they win, but I think they rally back a little bit.
I don't think so.
Bro, the Ducks posting a video of them removing the ice from Honda Center, man. That hits different. That hits a little different. Oh, man. But we'll see here. We will see. Okay. Take a look at Wilkes. They are still at the intermission. Still at the intermission there. Down 1-0 to Springfield. Man, if I ever race, I will do number 18 for Kyle. Oh, I get it. I get it. Man, there's the Bibberty ads. Okay. So, let's see here. Ready to roll? As we are working our way here through this first period, man. It's been all Montreal. It has been all Montreal. Okay. So, yeah. John saying, go Blues. Nah. By the way, looking at total minutes, yeah, Montreal 876.44 to Carolina's 538.18. 47 total periods for Montreal to 28 for Carolina. If you challenge me in the NHL, I'll go easy on you. Oh man, bro, I don't even have like the next gen consoles, man. I don't even have the next gen to be able to do that. Like I am literally playing those games on a legitimate Nintendo Wii. Nintendo, don't sue me. As that puck gets taken near side, Yankowski to the far side, wrapping it around. It's not gonna go. Anderson, a lot of pushing and shoving there on, who was that? On Robinson after the play. Is he gonna go to the sin bin for that? I don't know. I don't think so. But the most days off between rounds, Carolina, 11 this year. The only team to have more days off between games was the 1919 Montreal Canadiens with 12 days off. Full 12. That is incredible. But here we go. 4.5 to go here in period number 1. Carolina needing to find the back of the net, and now. This next goal has to be Carolina. If it's Montreal, it's going to be tough. Scored 4 goals in the first period of a playoff game for the first time since 1991, the Canadiens have, by the way. Fun little fact there. As that puck gets taken, top of the zone, Dobson goes off another stick and up into the netting. So face-off going to come to the near side circle to the left of Frederik Andersen. Okay. Oh, it is already tough, but like it becomes almost insurmountable at that point.
I don't think Carolina's going to score another goal this game.
So here we go. Waiting on the draw here. Going to be to the left of Andersen. And that draw going to be... Waiting on it here. Stahl going to take it against Evans. And Jordan Stahl going to win that draw to the near side. Carolina trying to clear the zone aggressively and quickly. And they will through center. Martinook trying to get there. Not quite able to, though. Going to be taken behind the net by Dobesh to the near side. Top of the zone, Carolina. Ehlers, nobody home on the far side and gives it up to Dobson. It's cleared out by the Canadiens up through center. Mono a mono to the near side, spinning around, trying to find some help. Fans it off. And to the near side, Evans sending it top of the zone, working around Demidov with a shot. And frozen up by Andersen. Nice effort there. Nice job by Andersen. I was a little surprised when they didn't pull Andersen after giving up that 4th goal, if I'm being honest. I know it's the first playoff game of the series. I know it's the first game of the series, but like still, your save percentage is literally just over 500. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We shall see here. Face off one to the far side. Montreal, top of the zone, sending it shot. Not gonna go. To the near side, driving again. Montreal loses it to the far side. Carolina back on it again. Chatfield loses it to the near side. Driving in Montreal, wrestled away by the Hurricanes. Nice defensive effort there by Carolina. Up through center, coughed up. Here come the Canadiens. Into the offensive end, near corner down low. Slavin to the far side to Chatfield. Moving it on up the boards. They go through center. Loose puck. Taken out of the near side. Aho, shot goes wide. Over to the far side again, shot from the corner, and going to be reached out and gloved by Dobesh. Nice job there. 3:06 to go here in the period. Oh, yeah. I mean, Anderson hasn't played in a long time, so I get it. I would have considered pulling him for Bussy at that point. You know what I mean? Worst case scenario, Bussy doesn't work out. You go back to Anderson game 2. You know? Down by 3. This game's already a tall order to come back from. Number Western Pennsylvania, Super Mario is smiling. Number 66, La Magnifique. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So here we go. 3:06 to go in the period. Taking a look at Nick Suzuki. 9-game road point streak. 4 goals and 8 assists. Yowzas. So here we go. Waiting on the draw to the far side circle. Going to be won by the Canadiens out of their own end. Trying to get it along the boards. They do. Up through center now into the neutral zone. Taken by Anderson. Working it in. 2-on-1. Shot to the near side. Nice effort by the Canes defense. Nice job taking that away now. Up through center they go. Into the offensive end. Taking it around far side is Stankoven. Behind the net near side. Top of the zone to Taylor Hall. Shot. Not going to make it to the net. And it's going to be flipped up into center. Here comes Texier. A lot of bodies getting collided with each other along the near side. And Carolina takes it down low. That's going to be behind their own net to the near side. That's Sean Walker. Pawning it off. And now going to move it on up the near side off of the stick of Keandre Miller. To the far side to the offensive end, they'll send it. Under 2.5 to play. Around the near side, Dobson for the Canadiens, far side over to Matheson, takes it near side, slides down onto the ice, tries to hit Dobson again, now along the near side, taken back by Carolina. In the offensive end to the far side, wrestling for that puck. Taken into the neutral zone, Carolina, man. 1-16 in the last 4 conference final appearances. That's bad. That is bad. So here we go to the near side. Stahl sends it down low again to the near side, working it around, centering shot! Not gonna go, maybe a trip, but no penalty there gonna be called in front of the net. And the refs, the fans wanting a penalty here, not gonna get it again for a slash. Bro! I didn't know the refs wore red, white, and blue. Because clearly they're pulling for the Canadiens right now. As Gosserspear to the far side, sends it on net, not going to go. And this is the second game in a row that has gone Montreal's way heavily. As that puck gets launched out. Taken down, that's going to be Anderson playing it behind the net now, Slavin to the near side. Trying to get it along the boards, top of the zone, that's moved up. Up through center, into the offensive end, Carolina. That is going to be off of the stick there of Jarvis to the near side, passing. Big collision in front of the net, now to the top of the zone. Working it down low, Svechnikov's shot, not going to connect. Top of the zone, that's sent down by Slavin across, not able to hit Jarvis. Over to the far side corner they go. Tied up along those boards, the Canadiens back on it again now, up through center ice. To the near side, dumping it into the offensive end. Out to the far side boards, Montreal back on it. Juraj Slavkovsky to the far side shot, not going to go from that angle. Easy denial there for Anderson, not a lot of effort. Back on into the far corner again. Working around Jarvis, clearing it up all the way up, and it's going to be chased down by Montreal out of their own end. Working it wing to wing near side, up through center to the offensive end, Slavkovsky. Gets it to the near side, now Dobson driving the net, passing across, not going to connect, nobody home, and racing it along the boards. Over to the far side, top of the zone, Montreal trying to keep it in, not quite able to do a lot of that though, as Carolina's disrupting them heavily. Now Montreal gets it down low, passing it up. Keandre Miller, though, says no thank you to that. And we have hit the end of the first period with a score. The Montreal Canadiens 4. The Carolina Hurricanes 1. Shots on goal this period, 14 for Carolina and only 13 for Montreal. So what's your immediate reaction on this period, Dad, as we've hit the end of the first?
Carolina's got to regroup and do something because they're going to play like this. They're going to get swept.
Oh, absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. I mean, Carolina is just, they got it. Even if you don't win this game, you need to make this game look respectable on paper. You need to get the final score to be like a 2-goal difference. You know what I mean? You got to rally back and make the final like a 5-3, 6-4. You know what I mean? Because Montreal is going to get more in the back of the net. I would bet money on that. Montreal ain't done scoring tonight. So if you're Carolina, you got to look to get at least 3 to 4 goals on the board. So Otherwise, it's going to turn into a long series. And the kind of series you don't want. So, we will see. Wait, what? Oh my gosh. But yeah. What you doing, Bagel? What you doing over there, huh? You hanging around? You want to say hello to the peoples?
They just done game.
Yeah. You saying hello? I got your bagel. I got your bagel. Yes, I do. What are your thoughts on the first period, huh? Are you a Carolina Hurricanes fan or a Montreal Canadiens fan, huh? What team you like more, huh? What are you rooting for? You're like, I don't care as long as they give me something, huh? Yeah. Huh, yeah. You saying hello to the peoples, huh? Yeah, say hello. Say hello there. Hello there. Huh. Yeah. There you go, Bagel. Yeah, if I was the over-under right now, 7.5 goals, what are you taking? If you set the over-under at 7.5, I would take the over. I think Carolina is going to make it a respectable game. I think they're going to make it a respectable game. But I also don't think that Montreal is done scoring. So, what would you say, Dad? Would you take the over or under 7.5 goals?
That's just 3 more goals.
Yes. Well, we've seen it before. Teams get all the scoring out of their system in the first period. Hey, Bagel Jeffrey says hi. Huh. Yes, he does. Yeah. Is he? Yeah, you want to say hello? Yeah, what you doing, huh?
Well, I think I'm gonna go up.
You're already going up.
It's a lost cause for Carolina.
Wow, lame. Lame. Call him lame, chat.
Yep.
What's good, Steel Water? Where's KK? Oh, man. But yeah, we'll take a look. Teams score early, but that's it. Sometimes teams do that. We have seen it before. Teams will just get all the scoring out of their system in the first period. Dad, what did you say? Would you take the over or the under? He took the over. He's taking the over. So yeah. Let's take a look on X, see if we got any news while we have some time here. Okay. But yeah. We are kind of rolling our way through here, seeing if we got any other news. Okay. Okay. But yeah, we're just kind of taking a look through here. The way these games have been going, we may see overtime. We could, but I wouldn't expect it. Wait, what? Did Brandon Lau get an inside the park home run today? Oh my gosh, that's too funny. That's too funny. Brandon Lau with an inside the park home run. That's hilarious. Oh man. What about over under 9.5? Oh, I don't know about that. 9.5 is kind of pushing it. That's kind of pushing it a little bit. Okay. But yeah, just kind of working our way through this intermission. And let's see. Yeah, nobody knows what happened with Yeah, so you think about, I'd say about 8 to 10, give or take. In there is pretty safe. But yeah. Let me take a look, see, okay. But yeah. By the way, the Penguins, Wilkes-Barre Scram Penguins, they are in their third period right now, down 1-0. We'll see if they've got anything left in the tank to be able to make something happen out of this. Oh! I got something here. Okay, let me see here. Let me see. Hey guys, sorry for not sending this earlier. My address, for those who don't know, is, you guys aren't getting it. You guys are not going to get it. Picking up food at 6 p.m. So, if y'all could be here around 6:15 to 6:30 so we can eat and begin promptly at 7 like Cam would like, that would be great. Let me see. We're just trying to send out a couple of messages here because I am hosting a Bible study tomorrow night. So, Aaron, we still have the Fanta and Gatorade from before. If you have other flat drinks, that's fine. But we will also have slushies. I am thinking Baja Blast, if that's cool with y'all. Let me see here. And if you had some chips or something to snack on while we study, that could be good too. As for food, I'm gonna get some pizza and cookies from Voselli Pizza. So, come hungry. I'm gonna get like a 16-inch or 18-inch pizza with pepperoni. Okay, there we go. Just had to send that text. I am hosting. What's good, Alex? Blue slushies. We're gonna do some Baja Blast, I'm thinking. So, yes, pizza and cookies. That's going to be on dinner for tomorrow night. Yes, I'm quite literally going to get like an 18-inch pizza or something like that. I'll be back in a view, all right? Yeah, I'm going to get like a 16-inch or an 18-inch pizza. And I'm going to get like a dozen cookies. Oh, man, you hosting a hangout tomorrow night? I'm hosting the Bible study. So there's a Bible study I go with a bunch of guys from my high school. And we were, we get together, all that stuff every week. It's been on Fridays. We're moving it to Thursdays after this week. Excuse me. So, we're going to be live, or we're not going to be live, but I'm going to be hosting that. So, tomorrow I need to move the studio around a little bit. But I'm picking up the pizza. I'm picking up everything else that we need. So, I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of pickup stuff tomorrow to be able to make that happen. I was saying it was Thursday nights. That's why, So Thursday nights I've been at the church for rehearsal. That's what Thursday nights have been. So, there we go. Yeah, that's why. That's why no streams on Thursdays recently, because of that. Or only the late streams. So, yeah. But that is going to be changing a little bit. We might have some streams on Fridays now. We'll see. What's good, Michael? I knew before the game started, Canadians would have the upper hand and put an end to the Canes winning streak. Well, it's not over yet. The fat lady hasn't sung yet. So, remember, they can be only the second team ever in NHL's entire history to start the playoffs 9-0 with a win tonight. So, they are chasing history. They are chasing history. So keep that in mind. Would not surprise you, Jeffrey, if they tie it up. It wouldn't shock me either. I think Carolina's going to have a sneaky good period here coming up in the second. So, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good period. So, we'll see. We will see here. Second period should be getting underway, hopefully only a few minutes. Okay. Yeah, they're looking at Jim Irsay's legacy. The Colts are a year after his passing. Okay. But yeah, we are ready to rumble here. Huh. Man, it'll depend on how Brindamore coaches them as well. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. If it all depends on how much Brindamore is going to push them. And how much they can handle. This has always been my concern. Is that Brindamore always over pushes. Baja Blast, slushies, cookies, and pizza? Yes, sir. Well, bro, I've been wanting to try the cookies. Like, we have these cookies where I work, right? And I've been wanting to try them. So I'm like, you know what? I'll get a dozen cookies tomorrow night and bring them. I'll do that with like an 18-inch pizza. Call it good, maybe some breads, and then I'll get like a small pizza and like an order of breadsticks for myself or something like that. You know, because I don't do cheese. I'll get myself like a small pizza, or I might get myself a stromboli. I don't know. We'll see. Probably not a stromboli, because I do my stromboli a weird way. But, you know. We'll see how things go. We'll see how things end up going tomorrow. I am going to be doing that stuff, though, because I'm going to be hosting that, and I figure get like an 18-inch pizza, call it good for everybody. Cam, did you have mine from before, or do you need mine again? Okay. So yeah, we are ready to rumble here. By the way, much love to all you inside. I've been watching these numbers, man. You guys have been blowing this stream out of the water, man. My heart goes out to each and every one of you, man. And glory be to Christ, because he's the one that gives me the strength and ability to do this. But, like, honestly, thank you guys. Let's see. Oh, man. But yeah. Oh, man. Oh, the Hamilton affiliate is going to be called the Hamilton Hammers. Interesting. Interesting choice of name. But we shall see here. Okay. So our second period will be beginning here momentarily. And it should be pretty good. Oh, man. But yeah. So we're just kind of rolling our way here. Second period beginning momentarily. Let's say Super Bowl champion Steelers are honored at the White House. Fun little fact of the day. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, Jack Nesbitt makes his commitment to Michigan official, so it's a Flyers prospect. Okay. Absolutely, I saw offer to move Noah Ostlund or Costa Hellenius. Definitely open a conversation about either rate him. Okay. Hey, look at some of the moves the Sabres might be needing to make. Okay. Welcome back, Alex. As we are getting ready to go. Oh, man. Ugh. So, yeah. This game, though, really has been everything we've wanted, man. It has been absolutely incredible. As we are ready to roll here. So the NHL teams in Canada promotions are this season, which will be the most since 93-94 season when there were 8. Huh. Oh, man. But yeah. So we are getting ready second period here. I do see our timer is updating. And the Hurricanes fans are waving the white flag. So yeah, they're taking us into the booth and into the area here as we are in Lenovo Center. And here we go. What's good, BLDY? What's good, man? Centerized draw. Ready to go here. Over to the far side. It's going to be the Canadiens taking it down low out of their own end. With the puck now through center. Goals allowed per game. The postseason, Carolina, 1.25. Tonight, 4. As that puck comes to the near side, top of the zone, taken back by the Hurricanes. Taylor Hall moving it through center. We have the towels, not the flag. But still, white towels, white flag, same difference. You're waving the flag of, or you're waving the symbol of surrender. Oh, man, that was delicious. Let's go, Canes. Let's tie this up, please. We'll see, man. It's been a really good game so far. Can we get more scoring like we had in the first? We'll find out here as Dobash gets a nice little glove on that puck. Okay. So, yeah, we shall see here. Take a look at Marty St. Louis with his interview. In between periods, 6-2 on the road in the postseason. That's kind of incredible. Oh, man. So waiting on the draw here. Going to be to the left of Dobesh. Going to be won by Stahl. Top of the zone, Chatfield. Sends it on net. Going to be redirected before it gets there. Taken by Alexandre Texier. Up through center. He sends it chasing down to the near side. Montreal. On the puck along the boards, down low, Texier. Behind the net, out to the far side, Stahl. Top of the zone through center, and trying to create some room, taken back to the near side. Chatfield gonna chase it down, out of his own end. Behind the net now to the far side, Stahl, my bad, not Hall. Gonna send that puck through center. Montreal gets back on it, though, and into the offensive end. That's going to be off of the stick of Anderson to the near side for Montreal. Down low behind the net now, gonna be taken by the stick of Chatfield. Towards the top of the zone. Checking it around now. Carolina back on it through center. With that puck into the offensive end they go. Behind the net, Dobesh to the near side. Going to be played by Montreal. Moving it now to the far side, centering to the near. You're going to get it out of the zone now, going wing to wing, launching that puck up, and right on into the grasp of the Carolina Hurricanes. Over to the near side, through center, they'll send it behind the net, taken there off of the stick of, that's going to be number 47, Struble. To the far side, that's going to be from Jarvis, top of the zone, moving it up now near side. Into the offensive end, sent back by Slavkovsky, now backing around to the far side from the stick there of Nikishin. Now to the far side, Carolina driving it in with Aho, sending it around. This is big. Carolina, that's Goshaspierre with the puck, sending it down low behind the net towards the near side. Svechnikov trying to get back on it, top of the zone, taking back Carolina, driving down Jarvis, sends it into the corner, near side now. Montreal back on it again, launching that puck towards the near side, up through center, into the offensive end, shot, gonna be denied. The Canes getting back on it to the near side. Nice denial by Freddie Anderson. Moving this puck through center, driving in, H.O.T. scores! That goal gonna be scored by number 50, Eric Robinson. Puts the Canes back on the board and makes this game within reach. A 4-2 affair now. Okay. Man. Oh yeah. Let me go ahead and move this over here, see if we got any updates. And Springfield's up 2-0 on Wilkes. Son of a gun. But a nice goal there by Robinson to put Carolina in a position where this game is actually realistically winnable now. To the near side. It only takes one to get the game going. Okay. Let me see here. Give me 1 second here. Okay. So here we go. Over to the far side. It's going to be taken by the Canadiens with that puck now through center. Taken to the near side. Carolina back on it again before Montreal takes it back with Doc. Into the offensive end far side. Looking for a pass back to the near side. Shot! Nice block by the Canes. Top of the zone. Far side. Sending it around. Blake going to clear the zone now for Carolina. Guerrier back on it to the near side to Doc. Sending it into the offensive end here for the Canadiens. Anderson now behind his net, sends it far side along the boards. Wing to wing, Goshaspierre with the puck up through center. They'll send it into the offensive end. Going to be behind the net of Dobesh. He's going to play it out to the far side. Wrestling that puck to the near now. Taking that is going to be Demidov. Up into the offensive end before the Canes get right back on it. By the way, that Robinson goal is set to by Carrier. And into the offensive end, Blake sends it, taken back by Jake Evans and the Canadiens. Up through center before taken back again. This period is all about puck control. This is the puck control period. As we're moving it to the near side, along the boards down low, and frozen by the goalie, Dobesh. Okay. Oh, man. But yeah, we are ready to roll, taking another look at that goal. That was actually a bar down, too. Robinson with the bar down, man. That's a way to frickin' do it. Get it with the bar down, bud. Montreal Canadiens, yes, sir. Second period. Carolina Hurricanes goal, 2 to Montreal Canadiens 4, yes, sir. As that puck gets sent around the near side, along the boards, down low, Stahl. Into the corner, moving it along the near side, trying to send it on up. And going to be tied up along these boards. Down low into the corner. That's going to be Stahl. Behind the net now to the near side. Centering chance. Not going to go. Over to the far side. Moving it on up through center near side. Into the offensive end. Launched. And taken to the far side by the Canadiens. Out of their own end. That puck gets sent. Up through center to the far side. Now into the offensive end. Working down. Nice physicality by Carolina. Puck goes loose into the corner, far side, and Dobson gets back on it from Montreal to the far side. He sends it. Moving it on up the boards now. Here they come through center. Into the offensive end, near side, down low. Looking for some help is going to be off of the stick of going to be Hudson. And they are holding steady. There we go. Oh, nope, the TV just died. Son of a gun. What in the world are you doing, TV? I don't even know where the remote is. The remote is somewhere. It's somewhere. We don't have the game anymore right now. Where in the world did that remote go? This is a problem. We can't cover the game if we can't see the game. And I can't see the game because I need to press OK on the remote, and I can't find the remote. What? Why? Where's the remote? I can't find the remote. This is bad. Ah! Where did the remote go? Oh, it was right there. All because the TV decided to frickin' like die. Okay, now we gotta exit. There we go. And a breakaway chance for Montreal. Not gonna go for Suzuki. Could not get there in time. We are back in action now to the near side. Gonna be taken to the offensive end. Carolina driving in pass shot denied by Dobash, and the puck ends up out of play. A nice chance there by Jarvis. A beauty of a shot by Jarvis. Okay. There we go, Hurricanes goal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Jeffrey. All right. So, yeah, let's see here. So, waiting there, looking at the sideline, looking at the bench there, looking at Jarvis. Gonna stank over now. 7 playoff goals as he wins the draw. Working it around now on the far side, trying to drive it on Dobach, not going to go. Over to the far side, top of the zone. Flipping it on up through center now to the near side, trying to hit Mike Matheson. He sends it into the offensive end for Montreal. Out the far side, down low. Loose to the near side, chasing it down again. Into the corner. Trying to flip it on up through center. Carolina will, but Montreal sends it right back into the offensive end. Taken by Gostisbehere behind his own net, losing his skate. And now to the near side. Gostisbehere gonna send it up the boards, up to Taylor Hall. With the puck through center. Into the offensive end he goes. Hall looking for somewhere to go, passing back, able to connect with Nikishin. Over to Stankoven. Not able to fully easily connect now. Over to the near side, driving it down. Along the boards near side, Nikishin passing up top of the zone, Gostisbehere. With the puck with a chance of shot, not gonna make it to the net and cleared out by the Canadiens. I have not eaten dinner tonight, actually. I'm going to be eating dinner after the stream. I had like a chicken sandwich when I was at work at like 12:30, 1 o'clock. And that's the last time I ate something. And it's currently 9:30. So, I'm getting hungry. That's kind of why I don't want this game to go to overtime, but it would be pretty awesome. As Montreal going to move it on up through center to the far side and towards the offensive end they go. Wing to the near side, over to hit along the boards. I don't know what I was saying there, but the puck ends up out of play. Nice chance there for Bolduc. All right. Still no goals for the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. They're getting shut up big time tonight. As the Carolina Hurricanes are stepping away for their first commercial. 12:31 to go in the period. It can go to overtime. I don't mind. Bro, I haven't eaten since like 1 o'clock, and I was going to see if I can get something late towards the end of my shift. Problem is, towards the end of my shift, we had delivery. So, like, I didn't have time to eat. So it was like, But depending on how late is Wingstop open, by the way? Because depending on how late Wingstop's open, I might run over there. Well, it's at 12 a.m., so I got time. I do got time to order me some Wingstop after the stream tonight. Okay. Yeah, because if I were to go to, like, place an order. Okay, let me just see here. How late can I order online? Oh, nice. Open till 12 a.m. Perfect. Perfect. Because as long as this game ends around 11:30, I can place an order there and then pick it up. Worst case scenario, we're going to Sheetz again tonight, but I just had Sheetz last night, so, like, do I really want to go there again? Not really, but, if I have to, I will. Because I need something to eat. I do need food. But, like, I can wait a little bit. Bro, I love these meme videos. Throwing a tomato on each team based on how much I hate them. Like... Oh, man. Let's see. What is this guy's favorite team? He hates the Lions. He hates the Panthers. Oh, his team is the Cardinals. He really hates the Seahawks. Oh, my gosh. I love those ones, though. Like, I love those memes. Where are those tomatoes even going? Are those going to the Cardinals? Oh, man. But here we go. Over to the near side, working with that puck. After the draw, down low, Keandre Miller sends it to the far side. I had Wawa this morning in Florida and Buc-ee's this evening in South Carolina. When you get to North Carolina, if you don't have sheets, that is sacrilegious. Like, you can't just go and have Buc-ee's and Wawa and not have sheets. You know what I mean? Because sheets are the best. Sheets is the best, bro, and I will stand by that. Sheets, if you're watching, sponsor me. I am already a big shill for you, as it is. You know what I mean? Give me something for shilling you as much as I do. We have Sheets where I live. Yes. Yes, Sheets is the best. Seriously, Sheets, if you're watching, sponsor me. I'm already your biggest shill. I will shill for you even more. In fact, I've been considering a video of I only eat Sheets for like 24 hours, or like for a week, or like, 24 hours or 48 hours. Just to try and get their attention, because, like, bro, Sheets is like the GOAT. But here we go, to the far side along the boards. That puck gonna get cleared out by Montreal, chased down by the Canes by Jarvis. Over to the near side. And gonna send it on up through center to the offensive end, working it around. Over to the far side. Excuse me. Over to the far side. And gonna be taken around. I did not watch a movie today. I was working all day, man. But into the offensive end, a chance for Carolina. Not gonna go. Puck ends up out of play. Nice chance there for Aho. Okay. Which is some of the incredible blocks at both ends. The use of the body, man, has been absolutely incredible at both ends of the ice. The Schmegel is fire. Bro, my go-to as of late has been the chicken tender or boneless bites platter. The only thing is, I realized last night how rough the biscuits are. So I might need to pivot away from those. Because, like, the biscuit is part of the platter, and it's like, I don't know if I really like the biscuit, but, like, the fries, I always get me 2 hot dogs with a barbecue and extra barbecue and ketchup. Get me some mini corn dogs. I get me a whole lot of stuff. As Montreal going to take that puck out of their own end, far side. Through center to the near, into the offensive end they go. Driving it in and cleared up by Carolina. Which team wins the 2026 Stanley Cup? I see the Habs and Canes as strong candidates, although I don't want to rule out just yet the possibility that instead the Knights or the Habs. What's good, David? How you doing, bro? I am on the Colorado bandwagon. But I have been saying that Montreal is the team to beat out of the East. I don't know, 4-2 in period 2 action will win. Well, we'll see. We will see. Right now, I mean, I've been saying it since the first round. The Habs are the team to beat out of the East. If they could have gotten out of the first round, they are dangerous. They are more dangerous than the girl in Michael Jackson's Dangerous. The Habs were bad. The Habs were dangerous. Over to the near side, into the corner, Nikishin. Top of the zone. Losing it, Demidov opportunistically takes that puck away. Centering pass to the far side, near side shot. Nice job by Anderson to maintain the focus. Puck goes to the near side. Yo, David, you're freaking awesome, man. You're freaking awesome, David. Thank you, bro. Down low behind the net. The only danger of Montreal is Dobesh. They got speed. They got speed. They are an opportunistic bunch as well. If you give an inch, they'll take a mile. That's the kind of team they are. They don't force anything. But if you give them an inch, they're going to take that inch and run it out to a mile. And out to the near side, shot for Carolina. Not going to go for Nikishin. To the far side, sending it down low behind the net towards the near side, cycling around. Along the boards, Evans takes it back from Montreal, wing to wing, Demidov, and sends it now to the far side. Up through center into the offensive end. They'll go back on in behind the net of Anderson. Taken there by the Canes. That's going to be Gostisbehere with the puck. Up the near side boards they go. And we ran out of data on this page. We need to reload this page. How long has that been out? How long has that been out? Can I get like a confirmation from anyone as to how long that's been out? Because that's a bad look. That is a really bad look. Oh my gosh. That has been out since like, what was it, the end of the first period? Yeah, before the second period even started. Wow. But to the near side, shot for Bolduc, not going to go. Over to the far side, top of the zone, sent back down into the corner. The Canes now going to clear it out near side, a breakaway chance, driving it in, Jarvis denied. Nice job by Dobesh. And now along the near side boards, getting to it is going to be Chatfield, sends it behind the net again, far side. Top of the zone, cleared out, going to chase it down is the Hurricanes with that puck to the near side. Into the offensive end, working that puck, now back to the near side at center. They're now going to dump it into the offensive end behind Dobesh to the far side. Jumping on that puck, sending it down low into the corner far side. Taking it back is going to be off of the stick of Josh Anderson before Carolina rips it back with Martinook to the near or to the far side down low. Sending it behind the net now near side, wrapping it around, trying to find a lane, a shooting lane. Down low, Stahl. Looking for somewhere to go. Hudson and Struble both on 90-plus second shifts. Down to the near side, driving that shot in front for Carolina, not able to go. Walker had a great opportunity, but now over to Martinook, now going to go behind the net. Taken to the near side, over to Ehlers, shot, not going to go. Along the board's far side. I do find it funny how the Canes and Montreal have had the offer sheet wars in the past. Now Montreal has Nick Suzuki as their captain, and the Canes have his younger brothers on their AHL team. That is true. That is true. As Carolina, again, pummeling Struble and Hudson, man. They are on 2-minute-plus D shifts, and that's going to get extended as this is a Montreal icing. Struble and Hudson not able to get off the ice. Wow. Wow. Okay. I just can't believe that Brandon Lau got an inside the park home run today, man. That was freaking mad. That was freaking mad. And it was against the Cardinals, too. I feel so bad for John, bro. I feel so bad for John. But here we go, to the near side. It's going to be Chatfield, top of the zone, shot, going to get sent to the near side, heads up for the ref, and back on in behind the net towards the far side. Going to get kicked along the boards off of Denault. Moving it along now, far side, down low, off of Hall, into the corner, looking for some help. Trying to send it around now, gets hooked up! Where's the arm? The ref's allergic to putting his arm up here, as it's going to go to the near side, top of the zone. Working along now over to Chatfield at the corner, sending it down low, passing, centering, shot! Not going to go. Nice denial there, and that puck gets moved out by the Canadiens by Texier. I remember the Canes acquired Jesperi Kotkaniemi via offer sheet, although more recently, 2024, the Blues acquired Philip Broberg and Dylan Holloway via offer sheets from the Oilers. I'm hoping the Penguins acquire Jason Robertson via from the Dallas Stars via offer sheet, but it needs to be at like an $11.5 million AAV, not 12, even though he's valued at 12, because I don't want to give up 4 firsts. But I'm fine giving up 2 firsts, a second, and a third. But I don't know that I want to give up 4 firsts for Robertson. You know? But Matheson sending it down, shot, not going to go. But the Pens do have the assets to make that happen. They have the seconds, they have the thirds, they have the fourths, they have the firsts. You know? So over to the near side, it's going to be the Canes trying to clear the zone. They will. And launching it all the way out for a Carolina icing. Okay. So yeah. Man. Yeah, Pirates win 6-2. Yeah, that was a big one today. That was a big, big win today. Okay. So here we go to the far side. And a nice little freeze by Anderson. So here we go. They're stepping away for a commercial with 5:14 to go in period number 2. Okay. But yeah, ready to roll here. Man, just kind of taking a look though as we have some time. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. What? Bro, one of the Spurs players apparently used the public arena bathroom mid-game. Carter Bryant, literally, oh my gosh. Bro. There's no locker room bathroom you could go to. You had to run up the stands to go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. That is too freaking funny, man. Okay. Do we have any updates out of the AHL? The Penguins, nope, they lost. They lost to the Thunderbirds. Who even wants to be named after a bird anyway? Birds suck. Except you, Limu. Limu is awesome. But they're going to go back to Wilkes for a Game 5. And here we go. Ready to roll. Interviewing Rod Brindamore on the bench. Man, 55 playoff wins through first 8 seasons as a head coach. That is 5th most all time. Absolutely massive. Rod Brindamore is a great coach, but he overcoaches in my opinion, which is why they fall apart in the Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, the dumb bird team won. John, it's the least we could do when the Pirates got an inside the park homer on the Cardinals. I mean, that was too funny. That was too funny seeing that. Brindamore, former Blue. I don't know for sure. I know he played in Carolina. But here we go. We got a face off to the left of Anderson. Waiting on the draw. We have not really had a whole lot of scoring since that first period, man. It's crazy. We're to the top of the zone. The Canadiens trying to send it on in towards the net. Going to be denied and frozen again by Frederik Andersen. So again, not really a whole lot of scoring. We had a lot of scoring in the first period, and then it's just kind of died. It has just really freaking died. But we'll see. Brindamore there looking over his notes. 5:05 to go in period number 2. As we got the Svechnikov line out there, face-off for Carolina going to be won by Carolina. That's Keandre Miller to the near side. Sending it along the boards, clearing the zone, chasing it down, and into the corner near side, down low, Svechnikov chasing it out against Hudson. To the far side, Jake Evans. Sends it along the board, Svechnikov centering, set chance for Slavin, not able to connect. Walker to the near side, driving it around Aho, cycling, shot! Loose in front of the net, not going to go. And that puck going to get launched out of play off of the stick of Aho. All right. And man, I got to say real quick, much love to Allians, brothers. Much love to Allians. We have passed 1,000, we've hit 1,080 subscribers tonight. That is freaking mad. That is like freaking bonkers. Let me real quick open a projector. Great, now put projector. What did we say? Scoring would dry up? I was talking about that. I was saying how scoring could very easily dry up. Let me go ahead and do this. There we go. That looks better. So here we go. Around the near side. Working this puck down low behind the net far side. Tied up into the corner. That's going to be Gooley trying to take that puck away from Newhook. Comes loose and taken by Montreal. Out to the far side, down low. Nightbug coming in clutch. Over to the near side again. Moving this puck up through center they go. Into the offensive end. Sending it around now towards the far side corner. Down around the near side boards. Tied up behind the net of Anderson. Trying to free that puck up. Slavin gets a puck in there. And going to be moved out now by the Hurricanes along the far side boards in front of the Canadiens bench. Up through center they go. Into the offensive end behind Dobesh. To the near side, Mike Matheson going to take that puck back. Go ahead and close this projector real quick because I don't need that no more. And here we go. To the near side, it's going to be icing on Montreal. 3:23 to go in period number 2. But if you guys are enjoying the stream, man, drop us a like, drop us a sub. Let's see if we can hit 15 likes, man. We're only 2 likes away from that. And let's see if we can make a push to 1,085. Let's see if we can get halfway to our next minor goal tonight, man. We are on the road to 1,100 subscribers. I think we could do it before the Stanley Cup Finals, man. I think we could do it before the start of Finals. I think we can do it. It's crazy, but I think we can. As that faceoff going to be won by the Canadiens. Down behind the net to the near side along the boards through center. Going to be taken in the air to the near side. And Carolina trying to send it down. It's going to be whistled for maybe an offside. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. So they're stepping away for another commercial. Okay. Somebody's saying, why are the Pens flower posting again? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So, yeah. Just trying to take a look-see here. As we have some time. Oh, that's preventing arc flashes. I know what that is. Okay. So, yeah. Just taking a look on X, see if we got any other news here. Got Cleveland Cavaliers versus New York Knicks. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the NBA. Nice. The Knicks up 71-58 on the Cavs. Leading 1-0 in the series, too. Yowzes. So we'll see. Ugh. But yeah, ready to roll here. My gosh, a kindergartner gets so bored during his graduation. That's too funny. We should be getting close here to the resignation of the game. And let's see. Let me see. We're back here in Carolina in the Lenovo Center. And ready to roll. They're taking a look there, getting a little bit of patchwork done on one of the Hurricanes players. As the Canes win the draw to the near side. Up through center, they'll send it into the neutral zone. Trying to get it back, and Montreal is going to clear that all the way out. It's going to be a Montreal icing. Gostisbehere, man, getting a lot of work done on his finger. What happened to it? He got hit pretty good somehow. In a lot of pain. He's needing to get, like, stitched up on the bench. But here we go now to the far side, down low. Taking back, quick shot, not going to go. The Canes back to the near side, top of the zone. Miller with a shot. Not going to make it to the net. Around the near corner from Walker to the far side. Jankowski losing it to the near side and cleared out by Josh Anderson for the Canadiens. Through center. Montreal gonna have to chase it down out of their own end. Mike Matheson to the near side. Trying to move it along the boards. He does. Up through center into the offensive end. Chasing it down near side corner. Trying to move it around those boards. He ain't gonna move it up. With a chance now to the near side. Of course the Canadiens are winning. What's good, Joda? How you doing, bro? Top of the zone, near side shot by Texier. Rebound chance not gonna go. Taken back now all the way out. And chased down by the Canadiens. Working this puck out of their own end is going to be Lane Hudson with the puck. Trying to move it out the far side, up through center. To the near side. A shot for the Hurricanes. Not going to go. Puck goes loose behind the net. And Demidov able to hold it up just long enough to allow Dovesh to get back in net. Taken back near side. Here comes Newhook into the offensive end, near corner down low. Go back for Canada because they lost the Olympics. Oh my gosh. What a nice save by Freddie Anderson. Okay. So yeah. We will see ya. Take a look, another look at, man, wide open net chance. As the puck went right behind Dobesh and just rolls right past the net. Just past the net. Okay. So face off to the right of Anderson. Down on Carolina, Hurricane. Oh my gosh, Grandma's Hurricane needs replacing now. Matheson not able to get everything on that shot to the near side along the boards. Top of the zone, wing to the far side. Montreal, Matheson shot. Rebound chance not going to go. Over to the far side, Caulfield trying to hit Slavkovsky. Tied up along those boards big time. Chatfield trying to take it away. And into the corner along the boards. Carolina gets back on it. With the puck now through center. Into the offensive end, wing to wing, far side. Nobody home and going to get cleared on up. Into the near side. And taken back. Here come the Carolina Hurricanes. Into the offensive end, near side, down low. Into the corner. Big hit along the boards there. Up against Dobson. Aho to the near side. Working it down low. Looking for somewhere to go. Looking for some help. Trying to send it around near side himself. Top of the zone now to Gostisbehere. Back out on the ice. Shot. Rebound chance. Did it go in? Or did Dobesh get the save? A lot of pushing and shoving. And we've got a big scrum breaking out as Aho trying to get a piece of Suzuki. And you got Slavkovsky trying to get a piece of the ref. Svechnikov also tied up with Matheson. We'll see what ends up coming out of this. What kind of penalties we end up getting here. Man, 47 seconds left in the second. The first question, though, is did that puck go in? Did that puck get by? No. It was in the glove of Dobesh. You said 7.5, so you need 8 for an over. But no, that puck clearly underneath the glove of Dobesh. So what else ended up happening there? We'll see. We'll see if any penalties end up coming out of that. They're talking it over with Dobesh. And we'll see. 4-on-4. Is Svechnikov getting a game misconduct? Did Svechnikov get a game misconduct? Yeah, Andrei Svechnikov with a game misconduct tonight. He is done. And we've got 4-on-4 hockey. It's 4-on-4. Let me go ahead and see what other penalties we got, if any, on this. I know we got another penalty. Let's see. Svechnikov got 2 for roughing. Matheson got 2 for roughing as well. But why did Svechnikov get the game misconduct? Or do they send... There's no way they sent him down. You have to serve it in the sin bin no matter what, right? There's no way they just sent him down the tunnel because, you're gonna be in there, you know, you're done with the period. I don't think they would do that. So here we go to the near side. That's gonna be off the stick of Blake. Working around to the point, near side, cycling around Nikishin. Now with the puck, top of the zone with a shot. Not going to go. Ends up going wide. Evans takes it back for Montreal. Behind the net to the near side. Get back in a few. All right. That puck going to get moved on along the near side boards. Through center. Evans to the offensive end. 15 seconds left in the period. Over to the far side. Taken back by Nikishin. With 10, 9, 8 to go in the period. To the near side. Offensive end driving in. Off the stick of Ehlers. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shot. Not going to go. And that's how we'll hit the end of period number 2 with a score. The Montreal Canadiens 4. The Carolina Hurricanes 2. Shots on goal, 25 for Carolina and 16 for Montreal. I'm not seeing a game misconduct, so they might have just sent them down the tunnel because it was going to be the end of the period anyway. Because I'm not seeing any game misconducts. But that does take us to the second intermission here. Okay. So yeah, we will see here. Oh man, somebody made a lightning bolt chili pepper. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Oh, that's AI. They do that when there's less than 5 minutes left in the period and the player gets 5. It wasn't a 5 though. It was 2. They were both 2s. Welcome back, RFK. It was 4 on 4. So they were done for the period. So I guess they just sent them early, even though it was because it was offsetting 2s. That was leading to 4 on 4, and you always play the full 4 on 4 period. That never ends early. My guess. Okay. Did they get out of the... They could not get out of the box. It was like 47 seconds to go. So, Lionsgate saying the upcoming Michael sequel will be a big and satisfying movie. How long is the runtime gonna be on it, man? Like the first Michael was like 2 hours and 10 minutes or something like that. Like 130 minutes or something like that. And so the next one gonna be like 3 hours? We watched the game last night. I did not really have a chance to. By the time I got home, I needed to relax. So we will see. It's Michael 3. Oh man. Yeah, going to the box and then not getting out, just go to the room and serve the rest of the time in the box. Okay, because I thought they had to serve the time in the box no matter what. That's why I was confused for a second. Okay. But yeah. Let me go ahead here and let's see. Oh man. But yeah. Scrolling actually if we got any other news while we have some time. Thoughts on Stafford extension? Wait. Stafford extension? Oh, wow. 1 year, $55 million extension. That's not going to take place this year. He has 2 years now. Wow. It could be up to $60 million, which... I mean, Stafford is a great quarterback, don't get me wrong. And you got to give him good money. So, I don't hate it. That gives you 2 years with Ty Simpson under Stafford to really learn a lot more about how a good and elite quarterback plays the game. So I don't mind it. I really don't mind it at all. If it is serious and requires medical attention, man, sometimes if an injury, also they go to the locker room instead of the box. Okay. Well, I kind of figured that because they're not going to say, oh, well, you're injured, but oh, well. Man. But yeah. Let me see. Although, fun fact, I am working on a new graphics package for the NFL as well. So we're going to have more graphics like this for the NFL in terms of the score tickers. Breaking news, Kyle Busch won't race this weekend. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I've been working on them. I'm about a quarter of the way through the graphics for the NFL. The big thing is that since I'm baking the team abbreviations onto them now, new MLB, I'm debating on it. I mean, what do you guys think? I think I kind of want to pivot to a horizontal layout for everything. Even though I personally prefer baseball vertical, I just don't see a way where I can do vertical easily. Already everything else that needs to be verticalized is already verticalized in a big way. So I mean, I'm debating, do I make MLB graphics like this? The problem is, how do I do vertical with them? If I move the cam, but I can't really cut the cam width-wise. That's the problem. Because I can't really cut the cam anymore width-wise, so that means that the score is going to have to be tiny. And see, that's the problem, is that if Dad's going to be down here, I can't really cut width. Because Dad could be down here for MLB streams as well. And unless we want to cut Dad out, you know what I mean? That's kind of the problem. On your lap. So like that's kind of my problem with MLB, is that I have everything built out in such a way that like there's going to be dead space in the bottom and the score is going to be tiny if I do it that way. You know what I mean? So it's like I kind of got myself into a bit of a pickle here. We'll have to figure it out. We'll have to think about it. We'll have to think about how I want to do this, because I do want to make it better. So that's kind of my problem. I can maybe cut a little bit width-wise, but like not a lot. Wait a minute. Idea. What if I use this layout, but replace this right here, replace this with the score? If I jam it on top of chat, move chat down a little bit, I can put it over there. I don't have team abbreviations. You know what I mean? That might be the play. That might have to be the play. Replace your wall with the score? Yeah, but I also want to have like the set pieces as well as part of it. But I think if I replace this right here, the NHL like ice thing with the score, move chat down. You know what I mean? That might be the play. That might be the best play. That's why other sports not soccer list visitor first because of baseball. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Is that I prefer baseball vertical, personally looking at it, but that might be the play. Grow the camera height a little bit, and then replace that. Replace the ice level with the score. Move chat down a little bit, and I have, you know, 150 plus however many pixels that is tall to work with it. So that's probably the best play. Or don't do baseball and call UFL all summer. I'm still gonna do baseball because of football. Okay. But yeah, I think that's the play. Oh, man. But yeah. Man. So Shiloh Sanders now a full-time content creator, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's something I wish I could do with this channel, man. So we'll see. Okay. Man, Shiloh thought the NFL was UFC last year. Oh my gosh. But like honestly though, like he had a chance, but it just never worked out, you know? Okay. Oh man. But yeah, we will see here. Man. But yeah, just kind of taking a look on X. We have some time here. I want to watch that later whenever I have time. Okay. Well, yeah. We are just kind of rolling here. Let's go, Pens. Yes, sir, Earl. Yes, sir. Man, more news. I mean, we've kind of touched up on a lot of what's going on with the game. The Pirates are actually starting to look a little bit better now. So that is true. Cowboys really withdrew for race this weekend. Oh my gosh. RFK. Oh my gosh. Okay. But yeah, just kind of taking a look here. As we are just a few minutes away here from the third period of action. Okay. The RFK news costs $5. Please pay or else. Oh my gosh. But yeah, you think the Pens will acquire Austin Matthews? I don't know. The Pens are gonna get one big name. They're gonna get one big name, not too old, not too young, this offseason. I really like the prospect of Robertson. Problem is you have to offer sheet him, which I'm fine with if you can nail down a number around $11.5 million a year. You know what I mean? If you offer sheet him at $11.5 million a year, and the Penguins, in that case, would in theory get him, they're giving up 2 firsts, a second, and a third. That's probably the best compensation that you're gonna get, all things considered, right? Especially when you're considering age. Austin Matthews is a couple years older than Robertson. So you get a couple extra years. You think it builds on him? He looked pretty good so far. He's looked pretty solid so far, I would say. So we'll see. I mean, I'm looking forward to what he's got. I really, though, think the Penguins have a bright future. The Baby Pens, Wilkes-Barre Scranton Pens, are actually putting together a decent unit here. So, we are ready to roll, though. Third period going to be coming up after, I think, one more commercial break. So, oh, man. But yeah, just kind of taking a look-see here as we're ready to roll. Get the Pens. I really think they have a really bright future, though. Let's score the Baby Pens game. They did unfortunately lose tonight 2-1 or 2-0. So they're gonna be going to a Game 5 series decider in Wilkes-Barre. So, but the baby Penguins. Let's go ahead and pull up the Kelly Cup playoffs. Let me take a look. Let's go. Yes, sir. I forgot about that. The Wheeling Nailers winning Game 7, 4-3, and able to pull off the comeback. Bro, the home team won in that whole Mariners series. Wheeling goes up 2-0 because they were home. Then Maine goes up 3-2 because they were home those 3 games. Then Wheeling wins the last 2 at home. So they get to go up against the Florida Everblades for a chance to go to the Kelly Cup Finals, the ECHL Championship game, 2 leagues below the NHL. Which actually, fun fact, this guy right here, the guy that signed this puck, he's all but going to get the keys to the kingdom in Wilkes-Barre next year. Because Murashov, from what it seems like Sergei Murashov is going to be coming up to the NHL, which moves Taylor Gauthier from Wheeling to Wilkes. So, and I like the idea on that. Who was in goal for Wilkes? It was Murashov. It was Murashov tonight. So, but overall, he's been pretty solid. Overall, Murashov has been really solid. Let's take a look on XE, get a little reload here. Okay. But yeah. Oh my gosh, Joe Jackson, man, being so, is Jordan Stahl playing? He is. Love the show, love the hockey. Well, thank you, Earl, thank you. And when we get into the period again, we're going to have the play-by-play call. So, we're actually getting ready to go here for the third period. We go here and make sure we adjust that. Pitcher teams are, our pitcher teams, yes, they are black and gold. But man, Joe Jackson, bro. He was asked if Michael Jackson would still be alive if Joe was in his life. Of course Michael would still be alive if I was in his life. I had told some people, some friends, that if I didn't get to Michael, he ain't gonna be here for long. He won't be with us long, and I called the shot to exactly what happened. I just didn't see him laying in the casket. I wouldn't even go there because I did not want to remember him like that. I wanted to remember him life and dancing on stage. He's my son. So, a little bit there. I wonder if he recognizes his mistakes that he made, which led to it. I don't know. But we're ready to go here. Third period of action. Brandon Moore can't win the big one. The problem is that he overpushes his teams. And to the point where his teams don't have anything left to give when the moment comes in the Eastern Conference Finals. I've been clamoring it for like the last couple months. It's all Rod Brindamore is the issue. He's a great regular season coach, but he can't go the distance because he overpushes the teams. And John, it is all of them are. You know, at least all the main sports teams. Oh man, if they had to pick one color as the main color, it's usually black. But here we go, to the far side, into the corner. The Canadiens back on that puck. Out of their own end, 28 seconds left to 4-on-4 time. And going to take it back to Dobson. Ready to roll it now to the near side. And here we go. Moving it up now, Dobson. Out the near side, passing it back behind the net again. Montreal just trying to kill off the 4-on-4. And nothing else. And they do just that. To the near side, 3, 2, 1. Back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Sin bin's empty. And over to the near side to the offensive end. Ehlers looking for some help. Centering right over to Evans, coughing that puck up. Now up through center. Taken back and wrestled by the Canes into the offensive end behind the net of Anderson. To the near side boards, moving it up. Here comes Ehlers. Into the offensive end, passing across with a chance of shot. And the puck ends up out of play. Okay. Taking a look there at some of the incredible opportunities we've had already in this game. And man, Jarvis just flipping it right over the net. He had a golden opportunity. He flipped it right over the net. Oh my word. But here we go. And here we go. Jankowski going to lose the draw. The Canes trying to take it back from Montreal in the offensive end. Driving the net. Not going to make it to Dovesh. Now to the near side. Kicked away. Top of the zone. Jarvis, by the way, 1 goal, 5 shots on net. No assists tonight. To the near side along the boards. Jankowski. What's good, Lauren? Montreal is winning. They are leading. I was saying it for a while. Montreal is the team to beat in the East. And they are proving me right now. Even though, in theory, it should have been Buffalo because the ref called a whistle way too early, which would have been a game winner for Buffalo, but I digress. To the near side, it's going to be played by Dobesh, and we got a whistle. Taking a look at Robinson, Eric Robinson, as he's heading over to the bench. Okay. So we'll see here. Let me go ahead and grab myself some more soda. Not a mini soda, though. I don't have a mini soda. I just have regular soda. But waiting on the draw here in the neutral zone. I also pick Montreal over Carolina. I mean, Montreal is the team to beat in the East. Because Carolina, the problem with them, again, is Brind'Amour pushes the team way too hard. He's the kind of coach that's going to scream at you till he's red in the face when you're up by 5 goals with 2 minutes to go in an October game and you're not giving 150%, you're only giving 100%. How dare you not give 150%? So he pushes the team to give 150% no matter what situation every single minute of every single game from October through May. And by the time the end of May comes around, the team has nothing left to give. They literally have nothing left to give at that point. So it's like, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? That's why I think Brind'Amour's always been the problem with Montreal, or with Carolina, which literally opens the door to Montreal. I think Montreal would have gone toe-to-toe well with Carolina in a first-round matchup, hypothetical. But even more so in an Eastern Conference Finals. But here we go into the near side in the neutral zone. Dobson with the puck for Montreal, clearing it up. Going to be played by Anderson. Launched all the way up through center. And going to try and beat out the icing. So Dobesh has to play it to the far side. Along the boards, tied up for that puck. Cleared up into center, taken back by the Hurricanes. Out the far side to the offensive end near side. Here comes Jarvis driving the net shot. And not going to go. Okay. So yeah, let me take a look-see here. As they are taking a look at a couple of highlights there, like the Svechnikov takeaway right there. Okay. Oh, man. But here we go. Waiting on the draw, top of the zone. It's going to be sent down to the near side. Struble, or not Struble. Trying to get to it here, Gooley. To the near side, down low, Jordan Martinook on it. Trying to hit Stahl along the far side boards. And back down to Stahl, to the far corner. Backing around to the near side, trying to move it up, taken back by the Canadiens with that puck Denault. Up the near side boards, given back up to Carolina to the near side. Trying to work that puck to the net and into the corner, played by Dobash. Out to the far side, he's going to send it along the boards. Trying to move it up, and we got a whistle. Canadiens down, we got 2 minutes for tripping on Jordan Martinook. Okay. Go ahead and put the power play up here for Montreal. And here we go. Now let's see here. Over to the near side. Montreal, by the way, has scored a power play goal in 5 consecutive games. 7 for 19 in that stretch. And top of the zone, Struble to the near side. Puck gets cleared out. Demidov has to give chase. Wing to the far side. Over to Hudson. Working that puck. Hudson to the near side. Back to Caulfield. Back again. That's Suzuki with speed into the offensive end. He goes far side. Passing back. Nobody's there. Montreal, by the way, 0 for 1 on the power play tonight. Can they get it in the back of the net? Let's find out. To the near side. Puck gets loose. Taken back. Welcome back, Alex. And Montreal gets it to the near side. Suzuki with the puck. Passing back now into the neutral zone towards the offensive end near side. Over to Caulfield, centering to Demidov, driving down low. Shot, Slavkovsky denied. Over to the far corner along the boards. And taken back. That's going to be battled for at the circle. Taken back by Carolina to the near side. Slavin with that puck. Into the offensive end. Short-handed opportunity for Carolina. And they're going to pass all the way back. Dump it all the way back into their own end. And chase it down Keandre Miller. Behind his own net. 50 seconds to go on the power play. Cleared all the way out. And back on in behind the net to the near side. Taken by Montreal into their own end. Down low is going to be off of the stick of Bolduc. With that puck. Over to the far side. And ready to move it now. Up through center to the offensive end. Driving far side. Back in behind the net towards the near. Trying to hit Josh Anderson. Top of the zone. Sent down low again into the corner. Near side along the boards. Cleared out. And all the way out. Chasing it down to the near side. Jordan Stahl centering. Nobody home in the offensive end if Carolina can control it. And taken back by Montreal over to the far side. To the offensive end. Going to go behind the net of Anderson to the near side. Bolduc clears it back into the neutral zone. Welcome back, David. I'm also back with a basketball game I finished watching only minutes ago. Nice. So here we go. What game, man? What game? As that puck going to be worked around the far side. Nikishin passing back. And just like that, only one shot on the power play tonight for Montreal. They are 0 for 2. Now to the near side, launching it up into the offensive end behind the net to the far side. Circling it around down low, Gooley trying to move that puck. Tied up behind the net. No, comes loose to the far side. Top of the zone, Carolina. Gostisbehere to the near side. That sounds like we have a butt. To the near side, driving the net. Blake, shot denied. Taken back by the Canadiens. Up the near side and goes loose to the far side. Boards again with that puck. Sent down behind the net of Dobash. Montreal with it back. Gooley. From behind his own net now. Working it. Taking a lot of time now to the near side. Through center, offensive end they go. Driving in, breakaway shot. He scores! Juraj Slavkovsky on the goal. 5-2 Montreal. The only question I have is it going to get called off for offside? If I'm the Carolina video coach, I am immediately watching that because it looked like it could have been an offside. Let's take a look. I want to take another look at this here real quick because it's very close. We'll see. I thought there was another Canadian on the near side boards that was past the line. But the replay is not showing it, unless I was hallucinating it. But I think, we'll see. Yeah, here we go. Suzuki. Oh, Suzuki was very close. Suzuki was very close. But they're not going to go to review. I watched WNBA game between Toronto Tempo and Minnesota Lynx. And just like that, the Habs lead the Canes 5-2 with a 5-on-5 goal. I think the Habs are likely to take this one. Absolutely. I don't pull Freddie Anderson yet, though. He's been solid for over a period now. You're just not generating offensive opportunity. That's the thing. Montreal is very lethal on their shots. Carolina is a death by 1,000 shots. But when you're giving Montreal the volume, I mean, let me just take a look through the playoffs, right? Let's dive into the numbers. Let's do a little bit of a deep dive here. Canadiens. Let me see. Can I get the easy number of like shots on goal? I can go another way about it here. So here we go. To the near side, Keandre Miller. We're going to take a look at this whenever we get into a commercial. Moving this puck the near side. That's going to be Ehlers into the offensive end. He goes driving down, centering. Shot goes wide. To the near side, that's going to be Miller sending it down low over to Martinook. Along the boards, down low, behind the net, near side shot. Not going to connect. And going to be moved around top of the zone. It's going to be sent down again from Sean Walker. Down into the corner behind the net, near side. Martinook back on it, out to the far side to Ehlers. Looking for some help. Towards the top of the zone, Keandre Miller, near side pass. Driving down, taken back by Montreal's Demidov. To the far side, over to Hudson. Montreal going to go ahead and move it on up. Let me see. Let me open the game centers for these games real quick. So I can get a number of shots in May and a number of goals. As that puck goes loose to the far side, taken back along the boards near side, top of the zone, cleared out, and Montreal gets it back in their own end. All right, up on into the offensive end they go, towards the near side. Now Carolina back on it, Jankowski. Out to the near side again. Into the offensive end, they'll send it down behind the net of Domesh. Montreal back on it again. Let me open up a couple of calculators here. Let me open a couple calculators. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna run numbers. As Montreal takes it out of their own end, near side. That's going to be Matheson with the puck. And sending it up towards the blue line. Texier sends it far side. Josh Anderson trying to get to that puck. And not going to go. Okay, that one is clear. As that puck gets moved and going to be gloved by Dobesh. I'm trying to see what Montreal's scoring percentage is in terms of shots on goal to, you know what I mean? Because it feels like they score very often whenever they get the shots. So I'm going back through the month of May. Uh-oh. Control-Shift-T. Okay. +6. They are stepping away for a commercial. I keep doing the stupid. 28. Okay. +36. +31. +2. We're adding this up since the start of May. Just to get an idea here. Because it does feel like they score an awful lot of the time when they shoot. +3. And then here we go, +3. Over here we go, +25. And then so far tonight, they have 5 goals on 21 shots. 34 over 228. They are scoring 15% of the time they shoot, which is crazy. That's essentially 1 out of every 10, 1.5 out of every 10. 1 to 2 shots every 10 shots on goal is a goal, which is ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous for Montreal. They are playing Carolina's game plan to a T, and they're playing it more lethally. Carolina's philosophy is, we're going to put 35 shots on net, and enough goals are going to get by. Montreal is, we're going to put 25 to 30 shots on net, and we're going to make them good shots to go in the net. It's essentially the same game plan, but Montreal is executing it better. Montreal is more lethal on their shots. Carolina just huffs it on net. They just huck it on net willy-nilly. Montreal is actually being decisive and delineating where they need to shoot. But to the near side, Carolina gets it down low, sending it to the near side. And again, when it works for Carolina, it works wonders. But when goaltending doesn't suffice, that's the big thing with Carolina, is goaltending has been incredible. By the way, 6-0 following a loss this year, Montreal is in the postseason. As Slavkovsky, gonna move it around the near side in his own end. Trying to pass it through center, far side, driving around the far corner. Chasing it down to the corner, Suzuki sends it along the boards, top of the zone, taken back by Carolina. Centering now to the near side, up on into the offensive end, Martinook. Sends it into the corner near side. Working it around now to the far along the boards. It's going to be Juraj Slavkovsky, wing to wing near side with a chance. That's going to be Hudson. Down below behind the net. That's going to be Mike Matheson, not Hudson. My bad. As he's going to be working it out now near side all the way up. And chased down into the near corner. Nikishin getting to it now to the far side, clearing it out. Here come the Hurricanes. 8:40 to go here in regulation, down by 3, needing a miracle. And the Canadiens ripping away with Mike Matheson. Over to the far side, up through center. And going to be chased around the boards at center ice. Working it around now towards the near side into the offensive end. Carolina getting it back. Trying to move it now. Montreal out of their own end. Behind the net. Hudson to the near side. This is Hudson this time. Trying to find where he's going to go, where his next shot is going to be. Passing it along the boards near side into the offensive end behind Doc. Played by Anderson to the near side. And moving it out now, here comes Carolina. Through center from Stankoven. Backing across to the near side all the way out into their own end. The Hurricanes are going to chase it down, and it's going to be a Montreal icing. All right. Oh yeah, we will see here. Oh man. So yeah, we shall see here. They're stepping away for a commercial break as we have a little bit of time here. So we are rolling our way through this. Oh my gosh. But yeah. Let's see if we have any other news on X. We have some time. Oh man. Okay. So yeah, just seeing what we got news-wise. To see if there's anything we can look at. Oh, man. But yeah. Man. So overall, just kind of working our way through here. In the NBA, the Knicks up 105-87 on the Cavs. 2:46 to go. Wow. Yeah, Cleveland might be kind of cooked. The Knicks are going to be coming out of the East, it looks like. Okay, but we are back here ready to roll. Carolina 26 shots on net to Montreal's 21, but that don't matter because Montreal's got a 5-2 lead. The question is, if you're Rod Brind'Amour, when do you pull Anderson? When do you pull Freddie Anderson to get the extra attacker? You don't do it now, I don't think. I think you pull him around the 6-minute mark. You wait till around 6, then you pull him. That's what I'd do if I'm Rod Brind'Amour. Be aggressive. Oh, actually, this might change up. Carolina is on the power play. So you might want to try and get the 6-on-4 if you can. Brind'Amour could do it. We'll see if he does. To the near side, Gostis-Pierre. As I said, interference behind the play was a whistle. Okay. Yeah, because I can't hear. If I hear the game, you guys will hear it, and I don't want to get hit with copyright. Plus, it just sounds wrong to have muddied audio. So, it just don't make sense to do it that way. But here we go. Gostis-Pierre with the puck at center. Flipping it up the near side to the offensive end. 1:30 to go on the power play. Back in behind the net, near side. Aho gets tripped up now to the far side and cleared out by Montreal. It's not going to get cleared out to the near side. Ehlers in the offensive end, looking for some help. Back to the point, Gostis-Pierre with the puck to Ehlers. Driving in, shot. Not going to get to the net. Ehlers sending it down near side. Back to Ehlers again. With the puck back down again, passing it around, going patty cake. Shot by Jarvis, not going to go. Cleared out, and that's going to be Gostis-Pierre with the puck at center. Moving it around the near side into the offensive end they go, behind Dobesh. Playing it out far side, trying to clear the zone, and Carolina is going to get that offside. Okay. Oh my gosh. We will see. We will see. Take a look at the upcoming national schedule. As that puck gets played near side and cleared out by Montreal. Back on in behind the net of Anderson. Played now. That's going to be Keandre Miller looking to move it up. And give it up right over to Denault in the offensive end, but he's just going to play it into the area behind the net, giving it back over to Carolina. Passing it back into his own end. And now up through center with speed. Over to the far side into the offensive end. Down low, centering, not going to connect. Along the boards again to the near side. Ehlers with the puck. Top of the zone, sending it down. Again, shot to the far side, not going to connect. Back on over to the far corner. Behind the net, near side. Taken back. Here comes the Canadiens up through center. They'll launch it all the way out, and that will kill off the power play. You know, I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't think we've seen a single power play goal this game. I don't think we've seen a single power play goal this game. And into the near side boards. Down low, Suzuki. Plays it behind the net, near side, able to connect. We've seen 4-on-4 goal, but we have not seen a power play goal. Yeah, both teams are 0-for on the power play. As the Canadiens launching it up into the offensive end, far side corner, a big slide for Nikishin into the boards. Played out in front of Anderson, taken by Stahl. With that puck now up through center, he goes, trying to move it around near side. 5:18 to go, and it's going to be frozen by Dobesh. Now we got to be watching Frederik Andersen because he could get pulled at any second. Oh, man. So yeah, we shall see here. Let me see. Yeah, just kind of taking a look here as we have some time. Okay. But yeah, just kind of scrolling on X. We are at our commercial here right now. It's going to take a miracle. An utter miracle for Carolina to make a comeback here. Okay. But yeah, just seeing here if we got anything else. Okay. Oh, man. So here we go. Here we go. We are back here in Lenovo Center. We got Mark Smith with a go Habs, and Anderson's on the bench. Here we go. We have it official. The empty net for the Hurricanes. Yo, Mark, you're freaking awesome, bro. You're freaking awesome, bro. Much love, man. Much love. So here we go. Waiting on the draw to the near side. It's going to be taken by the Canes. Around the near side board, sent down from Jarvis. Behind the net, far side. Top of the zone, sent down into the corner behind the net. I love it when you guys sub because that's the only time I hear the Penguins goal horn now until October. So, Habs are going to win the cup based on heart. Honestly, I've been saying this since the first round. The Habs are the team to beat out of the East. They've perfected Carolina's game plan. They're gonna shoot a high volume, and when they do shoot, they score. We ran the numbers earlier. Since the start of May, they have scored on almost 15% of their shots. They have perfected Carolina's game plan of getting high volume shots, but also being discerning in where you put those shots. Not to mention, they just have the speed of a young team. And they kind of flew under the radar. Not a lot of people were saying, oh, look out for those Canadiens. They were like, no. Watch out for Tampa Bay. Watch out for Buffalo. Watch out for Carolina. Nobody was talking about Montreal. Not a single team, and I knew that was going to work to their advantage. Because when not a lot of teams are talking about you, it's easier for you to slide under the radar and fly out and ahead. The Rose Whisperer, go Habs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So ultimately, that's kind of where things sit, is that they were the team to beat in my book. If they could get out of the first round, they were the team to beat. And they are proving me right. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, Tampa was like the team to beat, but like if Montreal was able to beat Tampa, they were the team to beat. They did beat Tampa. They are the team to beat. And again, how much of this for Carolina is the rest versus rust element? That's the one thing I am concerned about as we go into games 2, 3, 4, and 5, maybe. Is how much of this is rest versus rust, and how much of this is the team legitimately wearing out because Rod Brind'Amour drives them too much. Brind'Amour, yo, the Rose Whisperer. Yes, sir. Another hit of that Penguins goal horn. Let's go, Pens, baby. You're freaking awesome, man. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, that's kind of where we sit. As that puck gets cleared out and not going to be iced. You sub, yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I mean, that's just ultimately, I think it's a mix of rest versus rust, but also Brind'Amour is the kind of coach that even if you're up by 5 goals with 2 minutes to go in the third period in a game at the end of October that is by relative standards meaningless, and you're only giving 100%, not 150%, he's gonna scream at you. Like, bro, that's not how you win a championship. And there's the butt. Man, thank you, Rose, thank you. But yeah, there we go. La butt! La butt! Oh, man. Montreal with La butt as they're driving into the zone. Easy flip in for the goal. Juraj Slavkovsky, La butt himself. Oh, man. But yeah, like, that's the problem with Carolina, is part of it's Rob Brind'Amour. Brind'Amour over-pushes his team. Like, I get that you want to give 100%, but, like, you can't be yelling at guys for not giving 150% until you're red in the face when you're up by 5 goals with a couple minutes to go in the game. That's the problem. And Rob Brind'Amour says, you got to give me 150% every second of every game. And he'll get on you if you don't. I've seen it in his character. So I think he overworks his teams, which leads to them, by the time they get to the Eastern Conference Finals, they don't have the stamina left in the tank. They don't have anything left to give in the tank. And that's the problem that Carolina finds himself in. That's the cycle that keeps repeating itself. Is that they keep over pushing themselves. Marty St. Louis knows his hockey. That is true. And that is part of it. Part of it is Montreal is just a good team. Maple Goose. But the reason that we're seeing this pattern out of Carolina, if Carolina does end up losing in an embarrassing fashion here, I would look at firing Rod Brind'Amour. Like, you don't want to fire a coach that has been to the Eastern Conference so many times with your team and has been an elite in the regular season, but he's the problem. He's the problem with this Carolina Hurricanes team. So that's my thought process. Is that if Carolina does not make the Stanley Cup this year, Brind'Amour's done. He's canned. Simple as that. You overpush your team, that's why we don't make the cup. So that's kind of where things are on that. And that empty net graphic is old. That's, yeah. 1:17 to go here in regulation. Go St. Louis, former Lightning. Go Lightning. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Marty St. Louis knows his hockey, and Montreal is a well-built team. And they have perfected the game plan of Carolina in the playoffs. Carolina's philosophy is, we're going to shoot the puck 30, or we're going to attempt to shoot the puck 80 times a game. Enough of those shots are going to end up in the net that we're going to win. But we're just going to heave it at the net. Montreal has said, we're going to get maybe 25 shots on goal a game. And we're going to make sure those shots are well placed. They have perfected the high volume, high precision shot. And that is why they are as elite as they are right now. As that puck gets cleared out to the near side, taken by Keandre Miller. This game is practically over with 28 seconds to go. But that is where things are. That is the state of this team in this series. Is that Carolina has met their match. They were way too rusty because they hadn't played hockey in over 11 days. And Rod Brind'Amour just overpushes his team. It's the unholy trinity of Carolina's downfall in this series if they do lose. And this is going to be Carolina's first loss of the postseason. Wayne Gretzky, you are safe as being part of the only team to start the playoffs in NHL history at 9-0. I mean, that was the thing. Carolina was trying to become the second team ever to start the playoffs 9-0. They are the first team in the modern era to go 8-0. But Wayne Gretzky in 1984 and his Oilers went 9-0 to start the playoffs. They ended up winning the cup that year too. So, but yeah, I mean, that's my diagnosis, Maple Goose, that the Canadiens are a good team and they're a young team. And Carolina, just, it's Brind'Amour's got to be fired. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Pens fan and I want Carolina to suck. No. For Carolina's betterment, Brind'Amour has to go. Rod Brind'Amour is the problem with this team. I've been clamoring it from the rooftops this whole season. You know what I mean? This is my first full year covering hockey, and I've been clamoring it from the rooftops because he's the problem. He's a Mike Tomlin type of coach. He is great at getting wins in the regular season. He's a great motivator to push those guys. And then it all comes to a head when they don't have anything left to give. You know what I mean? But that being said, this game did go final. The Montreal Canadiens winning by a final score of 6-2 over the Carolina Hurricanes. And I gotta say, much love to audience tonight, man. We had over 1,200 people check in and out of this stream tonight, man. Gaining a whopping 7 subscribers too, man. You guys are freaking incredible. You guys are freaking amazing, man. Much love to you. Glory be to Christ, man. And watch out. Hopefully tomorrow, ideally by the end of the weekend, we should have another long-form video out of a Rage compilation and Funny Moments compilation from the Pee Wee to Pro goalie stream I did on Tuesday. I do have that video starting to be edited on this laptop, so be on the lookout for that. And the next stream will be Saturday night. We'll be going live Saturday night. Oh, wait, no. Saturday is that 7 p.m.? Oh, that's going to be a bit dicey. If it is Saturday, that's going to be a bit dicey. Let me take a look here. Ooh, that's going to be dicey. Next Pee Wee to Pro stream, watch out for it next week. I really don't have a hard date on those streams. It's really just going to come down to when I can stream. I might do that Saturday instead, depending on when I get home from work, because I'm scheduled to work till 7. If I can get out a little early, that's great. I can get back and stream. If not, then I might just do a Pee Wee to Pro stream on Saturday. Sunday, we will be live for Colorado Vegas at 8 p.m. Eastern. PAF 24, go Whalers, go Habs, F the Canes. Oh man, I am still at the pizza place, though I am looking at something new because I've been doing my due diligence this week and the ends just aren't being met, so I am still looking, but I am still at the pizza place right now. That's why I'm getting pizza tomorrow, because I get the pizza at half off, so I'm getting the pizza for the guys with that to save a little bit of money. But yeah, it's 7 Eastern. I am scheduled till 7 Eastern, and the game on Saturday is at 7 Eastern. On Sunday, the game is at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. But yeah. But the next Pee Wee to Pro stream, I'm probably looking at doing that in... let me see here. I think I work Monday till 7. I might go live Tuesday in the afternoon. Tuesday afternoon, I don't work. So keep an eye out for Tuesday, like a midday kind of stream, potentially. For Pee Wee to Pro if I don't do it Saturday. Well, I'm trying to look at what I can do, because I am trying to take this channel as well. We do sports coverage, but I also just want to have more of a channel where we can just vibe and chill and just kind of hang out, do whatever, you know? That's where the Pee Wee to Pro streams come in. That's where the vlogs come into play. All that fun jazz. Verse of the day stuff. I am looking at maybe seeing into the viability of doing maybe a weekly stream where we just read out of the Bible. And kind of like break down some things that we can see. You know what I mean? Not sure yet how that's going to play out. That was an idea I've been wrestling with the last couple days. I'll be going in prayer over that over the next, couple days as well. But I'm looking at maybe doing a stream a week with that. I really need to spend some more time in prayer, make sure that's what God wants me to move forward with this channel. But like, that's honestly something I would like to be able to do. Like, the one goal I have with this channel is essentially pulling off the Moist Critical Queso playbook of just be me and let the people come to have a chill space where people just want to hang out. You know what I mean? That is my ultimate goal with this channel, is to make a place where, not to build myself up, but this is a place where I want people to just come and hang out with me, Make the channel more about me and my personality, not for my own personal glory, because all the glory goes back to Christ, first and foremost. I pray that they let you guys see him in me. And I don't care what I leave about, oh, he did this, he did that. I only care that I leave a legacy for Christ. But at the same time, keep an eye out. Forget about praying. Start believing in the Sante Flannel region of the Habs. Saint Flannel region and the religion of the Habs. Oh my gosh, Lauren. But yeah, I'm looking at doing that. But that's what I want to do. I want to be able to make this a place where people just come, chat, hang out, chill, have a good time. Just try to be more of a vibe. And just kind of talk what I want to talk. Do what I want to do, and just have fun with it. And that's why, the transition started with the Pee Wee to Pro gameplay. Me and a buddy are working on a Pokemon series I'm going to bring to this channel as well That's going to be about one stream a week, where we're going to be doing a Ultimate Randomizer Nuzlocke. So there'll be some good reactions on that, because we won't know what we're running into. Hey, Patrick? Jesus, oh my gosh. Yes, sir. But yeah, we're going to be doing Ultimate Randomizer Nuzlocke. But yeah, that's something we're going to be doing on this channel. PB to Pros coming to this channel for NHL Slapshot. Watch out for some more vlogs if I'm going out and doing something fun. You know, me and a couple guys, we like to play some pickleball from time to time. So there might be a pickleball vlog or two in there. You never know. Golf vlogs over the summer when I go golfing, because I do like to go golfing as often as I can. It's tough with scheduling, but, you know, I like to do it when I can. So, you know, golf vlogs, if we end up going on a trip, me and my family, a vacation vlog. You guys seem to really like that Rocky Gap video. Some tier list videos, you know, a lot of just a mix of stuff, you know, a nice healthy mix. Really to get you guys to just kind of see me. And just have a place to chill and chat, you know. We can glorify Christ, have people have a good time, and just come in and chat, you know, hang out, have a good time. That's my ultimate end game. That would be, like, if I could ever reach that point, I would just feel, you know what I mean? Like, that's the goal. The goal isn't to make multi-millions of dollars from this. The goal of this channel, ideally, is to be able to make a modest income. Make a modest income that I could pay my bills and live on. You know what I mean? If we could ever reach that, I'd be satisfied, fully satisfied with what I can do and with what I'm doing on the channel. We're still a long ways away from it. But I mean, I pray for this channel. You know, every time I pray about this channel. It's one of the things that's a recurring prayer request, you know. And I praise God, you know, for all these kind of streams like tonight. I mean, tonight was a bonkers stream. Thank you guys again, and glory be back to him for having this stream have the reach it did. You know, because you guys, we've had over 1,200 people, almost 1,300 people now reach in and pop in and out. Over 8 new subscribers gained, man. Like, honestly, it's incredible. It's incredible. And I keep spending time in prayer because this is what I want to do in life. If I could ever reach a point where this becomes viable as a full-time job, I'd take it in a heartbeat. You know, it takes a lot of work, but this is something I really do want. I love the flexibility of being able to kind of work around different things. And I just love being able to do this stuff. I love, you know, bringing that energy, chatting with you guys and hanging out and just having a good time. Even the editing process, you know, I've started to embrace my own little style, and I like it. I like doing it. You know, it's something I really enjoy. A lot of times I'm thinking about, what am I going to do? What videos can I do? What type of this can I do? You know? That is really, really what I would love to be able to do in life. And that's where this channel started. It started out of a passion. And this ain't no fling. This ain't no high school fling, man. I've been doing YouTube off and on for over 11 years now. I can't believe I'm saying that. I remember working on my first ever YouTube video, FNAF 2 gameplay, in January of 2015. Oh my gosh, that was a freaking disaster. Maybe when we hit 10,000 subscribers, I'll remaster it and release it, because, like, that was, oh my gosh, that was the video that started it all. That one video is what started it all. And I am just eternally grateful, forever grateful to every single one-ians, honestly. Because this makes my night. Being able to come in here, and, you know, we're not pulling the 10,000 concurrent viewers of some of the streamers like, you know, like Moist Critical, like Queso, you know, show like Speed, all that stuff. But I don't need that. I just want a place where, you know what I mean? Oh, I was off and on. I was off and on, John. I always uploaded a YouTube video every year, but it was across many channels over many years, is what it really was. But now I've kind of settled. I've settled with this channel. We finally have hit over 1,000 subscribers. That was a milestone that I never even thought was possible. That was a milestone I never even thought was possible when I was really going through this. Because after doing YouTube for 10 years, yeah, Mario Lemieux is a God-fearing man, yes sir. But like, even when you do this for 10 years, and the most tangible success is a 500 subscriber channel that's pulling 15 views a video and 200 views a stream, that's not really growing. It's like, you know what I mean? You start to realize that maybe 4 figures in your subscriber count might not be a possibility. And when I started this channel, it was just like, you know what? I'm not going to make content for the algorithm. I'm not going to make content to chase the views. I'm going to produce the best content I can in hopes that the views come, but I'm not going to go and chase. You know, for the last, you know, when I started, I wasn't really chasing, but after about the first 2 years on YouTube, I started trying to chase. And all the way until back in, you know, all the way until essentially December of 24, when I got back onto going to this channel, I really at that point said, you know what? I'm done chasing. I'm going to make content that I enjoy to make. I'm going to stream what I enjoy to stream. And see where it goes. You know? I don't know, Canadian flag too? Well, this channel started out as a football channel. We're still doing a lot of football. And I am an American. I don't have a Canadian flag. So, but yeah, that's ultimately kind of where everything sits on this, man. But I've rambled on a bit too long since the end of this game. I'm still hungry. I have not had anything to eat in the last 10 hours. I'll subscribe if you pray for the Habs. Oh, man. I don't pray over specific teams. I'll pray over players after injury, but, you know. But I do think, what's your question, John? Real quick, what's your question before we wrap up? You do have a question, so what you got? What you got, John? Fire away. But then I do really got to eat. Did your parents watch the videos? They would watch from time to time. You know, when I was on the first version of JasonsRealm, my dad would watch the sports videos. But you know, they didn't really watch a lot of my videos. Oh my gosh, what have you got, RFK? But nowadays they are really more involved. My mom will pop in and out on the stream. She won't chat because she can't chat in the chat. But she'll pop in and out and watch the videos, that kind of stuff. Oh, the Buffalo song videos? Oh, I don't believe they have. I still need to show that to them. But what have you got, RFK? Are you letting me stall so much? Oh my gosh. I'm not trying to let you stall, man. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm getting hangry, man. I'm getting downright freaking hangry. But I am going to wrap this stream up here. For reals this time. If you guys did enjoy, drop us a like, drop us a sub. We'll be live again. Hopefully Saturday night for game 2. It all depends on when I get out of work. But definitely for the Vegas game. Definitely for the Vegas game on Sunday, we'll be live around 8 p.m. Eastern. And then we'll be live again on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. So we got a lot of hockey coming up. But with that, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one. Good night, RFK. Good night, John. Good night, Alex. If you want to get viewers talk house, well, good night, Lauren. Maybe we will. We'll be covering as much as we can. But I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a